Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned, and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the men's room.
And away we go. Welcome to season 20, episode number 4,265. Along with Steve the Thrill Hill, the Ted Smith, and Mike Hawk. And you are in the men's room. On tap today, once again, we play Big Dummy. Ted's Meat and Potatoes explains why your server might hate you. We will play Profile This, plus headlines, the men's room shot of the day, fundable listener emails, and everyone's favorite, TV Time with Ted.
Click, clack, drinking and drunk.
All right, here we go. Grocery store employee threatens to shoot customers because they always do something wrong. Meanwhile, the Denver Zoo announces the birth of a wallaby that likes a good country and Western song. Jersey HOA tells women that her emotional support chickens have to go. A county prosecutor gets his DUI. It's dropped when he refuses to blow. And a man comes home to find a bear hanging out at a swimming pool. That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here's how it works. You call us, we'll spin the category wheel.
I heard spin.
The category wheel. I mean, that's how the whole thing plays
Instinct, dude. All right, I'm an instinctive player. You say spin, I spin.
You do. So we will spin. Jesus Christ, man. Come on.
Try to prove a point.
We will spin the category wheel, and then we'll ask you a question from that category. But here's how Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because, as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. Now, so far this year, our biggest dummy has been the lovely and talented James, who thought that writer's block was a place where authors lived, and found a way to answer 7 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Of course you can. Everyone else has. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy, brought to you by our friends at Advanced Hair Restoration.
To be a contestant to play Big Dummy, call 206-803-ROCK. Like KISW on Facebook, follow us on X and Instagram at Men's Room Live, and send those emails to the men's room at KISW.com.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Oh, but y'all's away we go. Welcome to season 20, episode number 4,265. What a large and in charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat. The head chef is back at 4:30. Ted's Meat and Potatoes, explaining why your server might think that you are not the greatest customer in the world.
Correct. Some of these, I was telling Mike, some of these people do because they just don't know any better. But a lot of them are you're just annoying the hell out of your server and they don't like it. Yeah. And there's one on the list, Miles, I don't know about Thrill and Mike. Me and you are guilty of.
Okay. Uh-oh. I'm sure I'm guilty of more than one.
You are, but this one specifically, I know me and you do it because we're old men.
Is this more about being at the bar? Is this more about sitting down? A little combination of two?
This is more server table etiquette.
Okay. All right. So the head chef is
I can already guess what it is.
To tell you why you suck at 4:30.
It's not bad, but there's one on the list that is just stupid. And
at the time, I'm going to make my guess what it is that I think Miles is guilty of on that list. I haven't seen the list, but as soon as you said
servers
we're
love
both
me.
guilty of it, I'm like,
servers love me.
I believe they probably do,
Some.
but I do think there's one thing that I'm confident that both you and Ted do, where they're just like, yeah, okay.
All right.
Miles is going back to a place tonight where I talked to one of the servers, and
Yeah,
You were overly confident or overly complimentary.
That's right. That's what I do. I go to places.
You leave, I will say, you leave an impression.
I put a smile on people's faces. You know what I mean? Before I leave.
But what kind of smile? Like I'm going to kill that.
I hope he never comes back.
She said it was more awkward for the people that were sitting there.
Well,
what did he say?
They agreed with me. I know, because they were getting good service as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, again, you make an impression. I've been going to that bar for years. You started going a couple years ago, and now they're like, oh, Ted, you know Miles?
Oh, man.
What'd he say?
So I'm not looking forward to this.
The last one on the list, I don't think it's that bad because I know both of us do it. But the other ones on the list, your server definitely gets annoyed.
Okay.
But either way, some of these people won't know. It's coming up at 4:30, but it's a good list.
All right. Okay. Head chef coming up with Ted's Meat Potatoes to make everyone feel bad today on the program.
No.
Just a few of us. And today is the day that we play the game known as Big Dummy. It's an easy game to play. You're either playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober. Our biggest dummy, that has been James. And he's been our biggest dummy for
all year.
Month and a half, yeah. 8 questions to get one right. And as we do when we play Big Dummy, we like to do a little men's room poll. Last time we took some stories that had been in the news and hypothetically said, okay, if you would be able to survive one of these 4 things, which one would you pick? And the first one was that you would be able to go down in a submersible.
Right.
Now, the reason that we brought that up was because an audio recording was released by the by NOAA from 900 miles away.
That's the sound of the submersible imploding. 900 freaking miles.
But look, there's a lot of submersibles. There's a lot of tours. There's a lot of that. You were in a submarine in Hawaii.
I was. Did not implode.
So, yes, you can go down in one of these things. And there is a chance, obviously, that catastrophe could happen. But more than likely, that's not the numbers you're looking at as far as this mode of transportation. The next one, and we brought this up a number of times, but it was the guy that got swallowed by the whale off of the coast of Chile as he was in his kayak. He survived. Also, we had a hippo encounter. Unfortunately, in this situation, the woman involved did not make it. But in this scenario,
her husband survived, and that's why he's suing.
That's what we just determined, like he was there too. He survived. Would you like to deal with a hippo?
No.
And finally, your last choice was to be ejected from a plane. A plane crashed into the San Diego Bay, I believe.
Yeah.
And it was a military fighter jet. The 2 pilots, they did successfully eject from the aircraft. A fishing vessel picked them up and brought them back to shore. They were both okay. They were taken to the hospital and evaluated. We did learn a few things from our listeners. You can believe one of 2. One person said, if you're ejected from an aircraft the way your spine compresses, you will be an inch shorter.
Yeah.
Then we had another listener and said, hey, your spine compresses, you'll be 2 inches shorter.
Yeah.
Either way, it seems that if you are ejected from an aircraft, figure you're at least, in minimal, knocking an inch off your height.
Yeah.
So here's how the poll shook out. If you follow us on X at Men's Room Live. Coming in at 4th place with 10% of the vote, the one that you would least likely to do, believe it or not, is go down in a submersible.
People would rather deal with a hippo than a submersible.
That is correct. They would rather encounter a hippo in the wild than go in one of those submarines. So submersible in 4th place at 10%. Barely squeaking out our 3rd place, hippo encounter.
Okay.
With
all right.
11% of the vote. Coming in at 2nd place, 33% of you said, you know what? I'm going to be swallowed by a whale and tell that story and then be spit out. And surprisingly, almost half of you, 46%, said you would pick to be ejected from an airplane. I don't know if that's the rush, the fact that you think you're too tall, whatever the deal is, that was the overwhelming winner, not only on the poll, but on the people who called to play Big Dummy.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was the poll from last week. Now, this week, we take a page from our friends over at brobible.com, and there's a writer named Connor Toole, and he is a big fan of fast food. And so he says, there's no shortage of options when it comes to fast food, and one of my favorite things, fast food French fries. And as someone who's had plenty of them over the years, I decided that I wanted to sit down and try to rank them the best I could. I did what I could to account for the most popular chains, and I'm judging the fries on their own merits, as opposed to accounting for potential accoutrements like chili, cheese, condiments, dipping sauces.
Sure.
So basically just the fry as it sits. Because you can do fries in a number of different ways at a number of different locations. So he went to 15 different places All right. And he ranked them in order. Took him a while to do this, too, because a lot of these locations are not everywhere
Right.
in the country. But we'll start with number 15, and a place, believe it or not, that I've never been to before, which is Nathan's Famous Hot Dogs. And he said, actually, they have pretty good French fries in there, but the caveat being, they're not good by themselves. You have to get them smothered in cheese.
Yeah, they have like the old school thick crinkle cut.
They do. So he ranked those the worst out of the ones that he tried. At number 14, no surprise here, In-N-Out Burger. Their fries ended up near the top. Well, the burgers always end up near the top, but the fries, he says,
Hot garbage.
Very different story. You can improve them a bit by harnessing the secret menu to order them well done. And while there's no doubt about getting them animal style, that's a big upgrade, the standalone fries just aren't very good.
They're the worst I've had as far as fast food goes.
And I would agree with that. And they're fresh, hand-cut fries.
But they're terrible.
I don't know what step they're missing to make those not taste as good as other hand-cut fries. Do you have it at a bar, wherever you go? Those just suck. 13, and I love the burgers. And Ted, as you would say, just go get a couple hamburgers, get a milkshake. Don't get the fries.
Skip the fries.
If you're in and out. Number 13, Popeye's Cajun Fries. He says they always leave me wanting more in the heat department. And they tend to be light and airy to the point where I feel like I'm somehow being robbed of actual potato flavor. All right?
I do like Popeye's fries.
But he said they're light and airy and they just don't really have a potato taste. Coming in at 12th spot, Burger King. He says, I feel like most people would tell you the best part of ordering fries from BK is getting an unexpected onion ring, which really tells you all you need to know about them. And that is, so why don't people just get the onion rings?
I don't know. People are so excited to find an onion ring in the fries. I'm like, they have onion rings. You do know that.
It's a bonus. Okay, in 11th place, that would be Steak and Shake. Now, for a while, we had a Steak and Shake in Seattle. I never tried it. It might have been with their retail location being on 3rd Avenue. They decided that better things were ahead if they just packed it up and moved out. But they say with Steak and Shake, pretty good French fry, but the burgers are better.
I think that one downtown's still open.
On 3rd, no, they closed 3 years ago, probably. As soon as they changed everything to a bus-only street down
South
there.
Lake Union still has one.
Right.
That's the one that's still open.
Okay, all right, very good. No, that is actually a Shake Shack.
You're right.
Yeah, it is
talking
Shake
about
Shack.
All right, Steak and Shake.
Well, I Googled Steak and Shake, and then you're right. It's giving me or Shake Shack's info.
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack. Whataburger, number 10. I've never eaten a Whataburger.
Oh, I have.
I have no idea.
Did you have the fries as well? Or just the burger? I've heard good things about the burger.
I got the fries. I just don't remember them that well. Like the burger, I was like, all right, this is good.
Yeah, my kid had a Whataburger when he was in Texas, and he was telling I did not get one, but he was like, dude, it is great. You would love it. I'm like, I'm sure I would.
Why didn't you get me one? Just bring it back to the hotel room.
He got there day before me.
Oh, okay. All right.
They are open like super late.
Are they?
Like I've been to Austin a few times or Texas, and that's generally when we end up ordering. It's pretty late at night.
Okay.
Number 10 would be Whataburger. Number 9, KFC. And their potato wedge fry things.
Do they still have the wedges? I thought they got rid of them.
I believe they are back on the menu. I typically don't get French fries when I go to KFC.
Yeah, it doesn't really cross my mind.
I'd stick to the mashed potatoes and gravy because I like them.
Their potato wedges were so good.
And they're the thicker cut of any of the other options that were available. Number 8, we're back to Shake Shack. And they said they do the best out of any crinkle cut proprietor that I've encountered.
100%.
I'll usually get them with cheese if I'm going to take the plunge, but they've got a good crisp and solid helping of potato. Pretty good for a crinkle cut fry. That is not his favorite cut of French fry, but he said they make them pretty well.
Right. The bar's set low on the crinkle cut fry. However, I agree that Shake Shack deserves to be in the top 10 as overall fries. They are that good.
You and Miles both like the crinkle cut fry, correct?
I don't hate
If it's done right.
You don't hate them, okay.
Right.
Yeah,
but
it's done
you,
right.
Miles, you defend them all the time because you're an idiot.
No,
just in the world of French fries, look, they're not the worst food in the world, but in the world of French fries, I believe it is the worst type of fry.
Yeah. Well, okay. It's like with pizza. And I'll go back to hot lunch. You had that square piece of pizza. Sometimes there wasn't a little cheese on it, sauce on it, whatever the deal was. But you always look forward to pizza day.
Yes,
when it
you
was
do.
hot. And the pizza sucked.
Terrible,
But it
but you
was
loved
still pizza. That's how the crinkle cut fry got ruined, being baked on that same pan.
You're right.
You're right. If you
That's
deep
why
fry it,
Todd's-
it'll change. But why don't people deep fry the crinkle cut fries? Seems like if someone has crinkle cut fries, even at a restaurant, more often than not, they're baked.
Because those were the standard old frozen French fries that started the frozen French fry revolution. And that was typically the most popular one that you could get. I mean, Ore-Ida and all those brands.
That's right. When I was a kid, that's all you could get.
I'm right there with that or tater tots.
Like where Miles is going tonight, though, like they fry theirs. Like I had an order of them last week.
Changes
They're good.
everything. Yeah, they're really good. Let's see. Coming in at 7th place, Five Guys. It says you obviously can't talk about Five Guys fries without discussing the portion sizes.
Yeah, no kidding.
And while that's certainly a nice bonus, the spuds themselves are also pretty great. They may be on the greasy side, but it's somehow the perfect amount, and they're just enough crispy to complement the fluffy potato that waits you when you take a bite. Highly recommend Five Guys, although they come in at 7th place.
Okay.
In 6th place, kind of a shocker to me, Taco Bell. Fries are one of the last items people associate with Taco Bell, but you'd be foolish to overlook the nacho fries that initially appeared on the menu in 2018 for a limited time and have since been in regular rotation, despite failing to earn permanent status. So they say nacho fries, which is what you say to someone when they reach over and try to take them.
Nacho fries.
Woman. Nacho fries, woman. In 5th place, Wendy's. Believe it or not, keeping the skin on, they say, is an excellent touch. And the fries have a nice crispiness, plenty of salt, and the structural integrity needed to survive getting dipped into a Frosty, which is a pretty popular thing there.
I do not like that combo, man.
Yes.
Wendy's fries are actually pretty damn good.
I think their fries are good. I never dip it into the Frosty. I did it when I was a kid because everyone suggested I do it. And I'm like, this is freaking horrible.
Well, I never did it. I never heard of it till I feel like I was an adult. And I was like, you
Really?
doing what? They're like, yeah, dip them in the Frosty. I was like, all right.
Well, if you go to Little Woody's, all right? They have fries and they have a little dipping side of Molly Moon's ice cream that they'll give you. Frosty and Wendy's should do the same thing. I don't need to get a whole Frosty if I don't want one.
Right, just get the dipping.
If I've got a Coke, man, I'm good to go. But if I can just get a dipper cup.
Like a small chili
Yeah,
cup?
like of a Frosty.
Do you dip your fries into Frosty?
Absolutely. I will.
Really?
Yes.
God, it's just not for me.
It's
man.
the sweet and the salt.
I get that. I do get the sweet and salt, but also it's chocolate.
It's not bad.
Chocolate.
I don't go running back to it.
No.
I tried it. It was like, okay, I don't know what all
Yeah.
the fuss is about.
Look,
But I'm one of those people, too, and I see this a lot in fast food ads especially, and I just can't bring myself to do it. But someone will take a bite of the burger, and then as they're chewing the burger, take a sip of their Coke or something like that. I do not want those two things in my mouth at the same time.
I've seen
like,
people,
what's my
I've
soda?
seen people dip their hamburger in their Coke.
What?
Like a French dip. You think I'm kidding?
Were
I've
they on
seen
Third
that.
Avenue?
I've seen that move before, and I was like, wow.
I need some extra sugar.
Yeah.
They dip their
And that-
burger in their Coke.
That was a family member.
Ew, man.
In 4th place, Arby's. Curly fries would definitely be
Yeah.
near the top of my French
Arby's
fries.
solid.
His style power rankings. And Arby's has mastered the art of making them with the lightly seasoned bits of goodness that they serve up. Without question, Arby's has the best curly fries in the game.
I love curly fries, man.
So he broke these down based on a number of things, but he didn't take into he judged them based on taste. But obviously he's got cut styles that he likes better.
Sure.
But that is the top of the curly fry game. In 3rd place, and this is not my favorite, people love them, Chick-fil-A.
100%.
The only chain in this list that specializes in waffle fries, which are arguably the best form of French fry in existence, courtesy of a surface that's engineered to maximize crunch. To be honest with you, waffle fries, I think, are my favorite fries to make in an air fryer.
Okay.
All right,
I
fair
think they have
enough.
the best taste in
I
an air
just
fryer.
think plain waffle fry sucks.
Really?
If it's seasoned, I'm in.
I mean, they're seasoned with salt.
Now,
But in Chick-fil-A's defense, they have great dipping sauces.
They do.
And a number of different varieties, and he mentions that as well.
There's something about getting that butt end, that little turtle shell of that waffle fry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm right there with you, man.
That is a sauce boat right there.
I hate
Sauce
that.
boat.
Yeah, agree to
That's-
disagree.
That's the one I hate.
Damn,
the
man.
most.
Really?
That
I'd
is
rather
my
eat
favorite.
30 nuggets.
You guys are weird.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's just not. Look, I stopped by the other day and got a chicken biscuit. It was fantastic.
Sure.
It was good. And maybe they do have a breakfast potato option or whatever, but just knowing their fry game, I was like, not going to do that. I'll tell you what's really good breakfast potatoes is Wendy's and Burger King. Both of those places
Yeah, Burger King, I know. Yeah, for
do
sure.
it very well,
Well, Burger King's just smart and has the little hash rounds.
Boom.
which are so much better than the
Because
whole
it's
big
got the
one.
whole crisp. Because, like, I like the McDonald's one, but I end up sometimes eating the little crispy edges.
Yeah,
Then
because it's salty in the middle sometimes. By the time you get
Yeah.
where you're going, and those other little discs don't do that. McDonald's number 2, the tried and true.
Sure.
we got people on Twitter hating on McDonald's fries. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh man, I think they're the gold standard.
They're classic.
Yeah.
You bet.
Yeah, hard to top a perfect batch of piping hot Mickey D's fries. And they seemingly, for the most part, 99% of the time they are hot.
Yes.
They are delicious. My only real knock is the fact you need to eat them all around 10 minutes before they turn into sad shells of their former selves.
That's why I wouldn't put them as best, but they are absolutely the litmus test. They're the standard. They're your straight middle ground.
I mean, McDonald's fries are a lot like chicken wings. When they're hot, they're unreal.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, once they're cold, you're like, yeah.
So McDonald's comes in at number 2. The number 1 French fry, and again, this is according to Connor Toole of BroBible.com. And if you've been to one, you know it to be true. Checkers and Rallies.
Yes, sir.
And how many locations they have in this area, if you've ever been to one. He says, I know plenty of people take issue with my decision to not put McDonald's at the top, but I cannot in good conscience withhold it from what I consider the GOAT, Checkers or Rallies, which have functionally been the same restaurant since the two brands merged in 1999. It is essentially a seasoned, medium-sized French fry.
Yeah, very good.
So the two on the list that are seasoned, Checkers number 1, Arby's number 4. So today on the poll, we just took 4 options, and they're based on styles for the most part. So, but the thing is that you can only eat this French fry for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
All right. Number 1 would be Arby's curly fries, which came in at 4th place.
I'm already taking them.
Number 2, that would be the Chick-fil-A waffle fry.
Winner.
Which came in 3rd place. Your next option, which came in 7th place, still a great potato in my mind, Five Guys.
Yep.
And number 2, McDonald's, is your final option. So only one forever. Will it be Arby's curly fries, Chick-fil-A waffle, Five Guys, or McDonald's? Vote now if you follow us on X at Men's Room Live.
The mighty 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
Game is Big Dummy. 206-803-ROCK. Steve, who is our first contestant? Ready to play the big game.
Hello, Giuseppe. Sorry. Hello, Matt. Welcome to the men's room.
Dummy! Hola. Matt, are you on Team Sober or Team Not Sober?
Team sober today.
All right, Matt, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, you're only eating one fry for the rest of your life. You taking Arby's, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
I'll go with the Arby's curly fries.
Ooh, okay.
Right there with you, my brother.
I thought that would be the lead with our female contingency.
We have the curly fries. What do you think, chicks like curly fries?
No, chicks love Arby's.
Chicks love Arby's.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't eat fast food, but I'll go to Arby's, and I'm like, all right.
That is fast food.
Mm-hmm. That's why I start calling them a little beef and cheddar.
That
I never did
endears
that.
any woman to your heart.
Yeah, you don't say that to a
What's
woman.
up, my little beef and cheddar?
Aren't you over here looking like a little beef and cheddar? I'll put some Arby's sauce on you.
What do you think would be the most complimentary meat? If you're going to describe it, oh man, she's like a strip of bacon. I'm just trying to think, like, what could you say? You're describing, but you're complimenting it, right? So I'm looking at you. I'm trying to convey that I think you're beautiful.
What does she look like?
I don't know. Whatever you picture being the hottest chick, right? So you like the slutty-looking blondes with big boobs, right? You want to just tell her, hey, I find you attractive. What meat do you use?
My sweet little filet mignon.
See, I'm the opposite.
I bet.
I'll go ham hock.
I like it. She's like a bone-in ribeye. Just the right amount of fat on her.
Jesus. Or prime rib.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I was having this conversation with somebody today. There's no way.
Pork chop.
There's no way to describe somebody. Like, there's a certain type I like, but I can't say to a woman, like, I like white trash.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
But ladies, just know, that is what Ted likes.
If you've gone out with Ted, you know
well,
who you are.
I'm just saying, like, if you're still using a tanning bed, I probably find you hot.
Out here looking like a ballpark Frank.
Oh, see, there you go.
What about a crab cake?
How about like an open
I don't
face?
think you use the word crab.
Open face roast beef sandwich.
When her pants are off, yeah. All right, Matt, here's your question. Which president presented Forrest Gump with the Medal of Honor in the movie Forrest Gump?
In the
Was
buttocks.
it Nixon?
Nope.
Lyndon Johnson?
It was, in fact, Lyndon B. Johnson.
I'd kind of like to see that.
Damn, son. All right, the question, what is the only country that begins with the letter O?
That's a great question.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't have any idea.
No idea.
Oman?
Oman. There you go.
Oman. Yeah.
The name by a Jamaican.
I dropped it, man.
Everyone else go, oh, man. Like, no, oh, man.
It's running.
All right. Your question. The Dollars Trilogy was a movie series of what genre? Sci-fi, mafia, romance, or westerns?
I'm going to have to go with sci-fi.
They're not westerns. That was, like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly was one of the Dollars Trilogy, believe it or not. Our friend Clint Eastwood. Mm-hmm. You know, he did a musical once.
Matt, seriously, probably the longest movie with the least amount of dialogue. That's just an absolute... there's so much just reactionary shots.
Everyone's just staring at each other.
Yeah.
Actually, I would say Quest for Fire is less dialogue.
Okay.
Because they were cavemen and couldn't speak.
That's a good point.
Again, I'm going with Benji. The full-length film. Right. It's a dog lost in the woods, and outside a few, Benji! It's not a lot of talking.
Is that basically it?
Yeah, he gets
Benji
lost in the woods, and the dude has to find him, and then Benji, of course, runs into trouble when other wildlife animals try to intimidate
Trouble or mischief?
Trouble.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's a real shock you weren't going to find Benji. But as a kid, I saw Benji in the theater, and then my mom drove me to the beach, because the rest of my family was already down there.
All right.
So you talk about just an epic day. Oh, Benji in the theater, then you go to Ocean City. Like, it's the greatest day, one of the greatest days of my life.
It's all downhill from there, Ted. All right, your question, and I know Mike Hawk will know the answer to this. What is the first feature film trilogy to be shot concurrently with the same cast? So they filmed all three movies at the same time.
Ooh, I think I know this one myself. Does it involve Rudy?
Yes.
The only one I can think of is the wrong answer, probably Star Wars.
Lord of the Rings.
Of course.
Come on, dude.
What is that, 9 hours?
Glorious hours.
Yeah.
Out here looking like a
Hobbit.
Well, I'm not a hobbit. What are the short, stocky ones? Not elves.
Dwarves.
Dwarf?
There's hobbits, dwarves, elves.
Trying to think. I think he's kind of angrier and he carries an axe.
Yeah, that's a dwarf.
That's a dwarf.
That's Gimli the dwarf. He's badass, dude.
All right. I'm a dwarf.
I always thought elves were supposed to be short as well.
No,
and
those
then
are
in the movie, they're all tall. They're normal size. Those are pointy ears.
Those are North Pole elves that you're thinking of.
Those are the only elves I have to reference, to
whereas
be
Legolas
fair.
and everybody at Riven, now those are wood elves, man.
Yeah, they couldn't fit on the shelf.
Yeah.
All right. Your question, where are the carpal bones located?
In the hand.
Okay. Nice job, Matt.
The wrist,
Nice job.
but, whatever.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803 Rock.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Adam, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober.
All right. Okay, Adam, you can only eat one fast food French fry for the rest of your life. Are you taking Arby's curly fries, Chick-fil-A waffle, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
I think I'm gonna have to go Five Guys.
Five Guys.
Five guys.
So many extra fries in the bag.
Yeah, I feel like they're just trying to get rid of them. But I do appreciate that.
Yes. Yeah. Bag fry, pretty exciting moment in your life, too.
The which fry?
Well, you get the onion ring and your fries at Burger King.
Yeah.
Just the idea of fries that are just falling out and are at the bottom of the bag, it's like extras.
No, you're right, man. Because I'll eat those first and then let the kids grab the actual package of fries. Because usually there's enough fries sitting in the bottom of the bag that it's kind of all I need.
I think wherever you go, I don't know if you guys are the same way. Like if I get a fast food meal and there's fries in the bottom, gotta eat those first.
Yep.
Like
I
I'll
don't
take
know why
the
that is,
container
but
of fries out, sit it down, and then eat bag
you
fries.
gotta take out your ketchup packets too that are down there.
So I'm just reading. We just got updated as far as Lord of the Rings goes. Elves are taller than humans. Same with orcs. Then it goes dwarves, halflings, then hobbits. Everyone got that?
Okay.
So, wait a minute, are dwarves taller or shorter than hobbits?
Taller.
Taller. According to this ranking this guy has, it'd be dwarves, halflings, then hobbits.
All right, Captain Middle Earth, what's the difference between a halfling and a hobbit? Because they were called both. I don't know.
What, hobbits are also called halflings?
They were, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be insulting? Oh, what's up, halfling?
It felt a little derogatory, yeah.
I mean, it is. Say that to someone who's short. Oh, you're a halfling. They're not going to be happy about it. All right, Adam, here is your question. Name one of the 3 yellow properties on a standard Monopoly board.
Is I couldn't do that. I haven't played Monopoly in probably 20 years.
You know what? From me to you, that's the right answer.
Is it named after a state?
No, none of them are named after states.
Yellow properties.
Yellow properties.
Hang on. Damn it.
2 are avenues, 1 is a garden.
St. John or something?
No.
Electric.
Not Electric Avenue.
Marvin Gardens.
Marvin Gardens.
Marvin Gardens.
Does sound like a wide receiver.
Would you
doesn't
live
it?
there? At Marvin Gardens?
No, that's the project,
I
bro.
would, but I'd move out after a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
You subsidize Atlantic Avenue and Ventnor Avenue.
Oh, yeah, Ventnor. Ventnor's a crappy town next to, like, Wildwood.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because my grandma always stayed there, and we went up there, and we checked into the hotel room, and my dad was like, we're going to Wildwood.
Well, I'm going to assume Atlantic Avenue is probably Atlantic City, too.
I would think so.
Well, it's all based off of Atlantic City.
Okay.
You played Monopoly.
Basically, if it were accurate, you'd open up your Monopoly board and you'd be shot. All right, your question. What game is the focus of the movie The Color of Money?
Oh, come on.
What game?
Yeah. Color of Money.
I've never seen the movie. I'm sorry.
There's 2 versions.
2.
Well, Paul Newman's in the original, and then he's like the
in both.
mentor
Oh, that's right. And they made the
to
fun.
Tom Cruise in the second one. They're shooting pool, dude.
Yeah, pool.
Oh, yeah.
Which, by the way, careful out there
Never
shooting
seen it.
pool for money. Never know who's going to be filming you, Zach.
What are you talking about?
Country star Zach Bryan got in trouble.
Why?
He was shooting pool with some guys. Looked like he lost all 3 games, and I agree with him. One guy was wearing Meta like glasses that video, and he was like, "I wish you wouldn't like stop." And they're like, "We're not videoing you," and they're like, "We're just videoing each other so we can remember the good times." And then he, of course, went, "Well, that's gay."
Oh, you got me there.
He's got to make the round.
All right. That's kind of funny.
Getting himself into trouble, is he?
All right. Here's
That's
your
kind of his
question.
thing.
How many pounds will you lose if you burn 3,500 calories?
35?
1. You lose 1 freaking pound. All those calories.
If you could burn
35 pounds.
right, then 3,500 calories. I mean, there wouldn't be fat people.
There would not be. Oh, someone would find a way. All right, your question. What literary work inspired Led Zeppelin's The Battle of Evermore? That's a good day for you, Mike.
Yes, it is. It's a great day for me.
Lord of the Rings.
There we go.
A lot of Lord of the Rings going on.
A lot of Lord of the Rings.
Okay. I didn't know that was The Hobbit.
It's also referenced in Ramble On.
By the way, real quick, it says, Mike, if you're watching the extended versions of The Lord of the Rings, it's a glorious 11 hours.
Yeah, it is.
Good God.
Damn right I have those.
Davis Big Dummy, 206-803.
My wife loves it.
I'm sure she does. Hello, Dave. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, guys.
Hola.
Dave, are you sober or not sober?
Sober today.
All right, Dave. Okay, 1 French fry for life. They're fast food style. You taking Arby's curly fries, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
Well, I've never had Five Guys or Chick-fil-A, but I'm going to go with McDonald's.
Okay. You've never had Five Guys fries?
No, never have.
I tell you what, man, they're pretty solid.
Look, Five Guys is super expensive, but go get a burger and fries there. You will not be disappointed.
That's the thing. For the price you pay, they should be good, and they are.
Yeah, there's a Five Guys here in West Seattle. I should go give it a shot.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely do that at some point.
Actually, the prices
All right.
of everything going up, they're going down to 4 guys now.
Oh.
This is 4. We got to let a guy go. This is 4 guys. All right, your question. The angel shark is known by what other name? That sounds somewhat devoutly religious.
Angel shark.
Hammerhead.
Great white shark.
A religious-sounding shark.
So the angel shark, which already sounds somewhat religious, the other name is the monkfish.
Oh, I like monkfish. Poor man's lobster.
It's okay. It's all right.
That's what a waiter told me it was. And I said, all right, I'll try it.
Whatever. Cool.
I shouldn't be in this nice of a restaurant anyhow, sir.
Give me the poor man's whatever you got
Jen,
on the menu.
I know you know the history of everything.
I try.
Because Steve just brought up the fact that it's Five Guys. Are there really Five Guys? In other words, if I walked
Like
in,
5 founders?
yeah, like I'm one of the 5 guys. Like, can I pull that BS off in a bar?
You know, Miles, that's a good question. I'm not sure I know the
I'm
history
John
of Five Guys.
Strube, the third of the 5 guys.
You might be able to pull it off because most people wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know that you'd get any free drinks out of it, but you might strike up conversation.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have a fake card that I take to Five Guys. Like, I'm the third guy.
You talk, well, we were going to call it 2 guys, but then they needed a little extra assistance with the cash. I helped fund it, reached out to my brother and my uncle, so there's 5 of us.
Five guys from Virginia, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So it's got to be somebody.
It's probably started by 3 women. So let's just call it 5 guys, throw everyone off.
I mean, it is wild, and I always forget it started in Northern Virginia. But I'm telling you, when I used to fly back, when we first moved out here, people would get on the plane in D.C. with bags of Five
Guys, yeah. Then the whole plane just smells glorious. All right, Dave, your question. Actors Terrence Stamp and actor Michael Shannon played what Superman villain?
I guess it's going to go with the Joker.
Lex Luthor?
General Zod.
Oh.
Yeah.
Joker wasn't trying to mess with Superman. He stuck with Batman.
I think that Superman is the suckiest of these superheroes.
He's just too powerful.
I just don't like it. I don't know.
Well, he's boring. He has no real personality. You know,
it's just like, I get it. You're Superman. Whatever.
Right, but you're not interesting to talk.
No.
To. Like,
You bring nothing
we know.
to the table.
You can fly. That is cool. You were very strong. You're a good guy. Mm-hmm. Great. Frankly, you're boring. I don't want to have a conversation
really
with
it.
you. Yeah.
I mean, I'd almost rather just hang out and talk to Green Lantern.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
No. Even I know that's a terrible character.
but Superman's boring.
So is Green Lantern.
I know, but I think
Batman, I think, would be the most interesting.
Green Lantern drinks a beer with you, right?
I don't know,
Yes,
man.
he does.
Miles, what's your number one? Isn't your fantasy to fly? Superman can fly.
Yeah.
You could ask him all about it. I bet he'd let you hop on his back and go for a flight.
I don't want to touch
That wouldn't
him.
look uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I'd ride Superman's back to take a flight in the air.
Oh, yeah?
What if I get excited?
Who cares? It's Superman.
You'd be like, I know what's going on back there.
There's nothing to be.
I will drop you.
I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of.
That's what you can tell Superman is you have an erection in the small of his back and you're zipping over the city.
Just hold steady.
Well, I'm just gonna say, sorry, dude. This is just awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine with that. All right, your question.
I mean, what's worse? He flips over real quick and locks eyes with you.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that'd be real uncomfortable. You ain't going anywhere I don't want you to go.
This is the way I give the rides.
Oh, God.
Nice pooper, Super.
All right, your question. In the Southern Hemisphere, summer begins in what month?
December.
You are correct.
Nice job.
Does
Somebody
that
here
mean
says-
like Honda days start in December down there too?
Yeah, but it'd be a summer sale, right?
All right.
God, I wonder, so when you think of Christmas or December, it's all Santa Claus, it is snow, all this kind of crap, right? But if I'm in Australia, you still have Santa Claus, but do you eliminate all the snow stuff?
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes, you
Yeah.
do. Because I was in South Africa.
Oh, that's right.
In the summer on Christmas, and they have none of that crap.
Is there any kind of...
It's more tropical. It's more like lights and just more outdoor partying. So
wow.
it looks like more of a carnival than it does.
Okay.
More like
All
Christmas,
right.
if that makes sense.
I want to say also, I think in Australia, the Christmas meals, you go outside and cook on the grill.
No, it makes sense. Summer starting. Well, the hell not. Hello, Nathan. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola. Nathan, are you sober or not sober?
I am sober. I am driving.
All right, Nathan. Welcome to Big Dummy. Okay. Only one fry forever. You taking Arby's, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
It's between Arby's and Five Guys, but I'll go Five Guys.
Five Guys.
By the
Can I
way,
give a quick shout-out real quick before we start?
sure.
I'd like to shout out Tom Grossi on YouTube. He's doing a live stream that he's started, and he's not finishing it until he gets $1 million for children of fallen patriots.
Oh, wow.
Which gives money to kids who have lost their parents in the line of duty or in training accidents, suicide, what have you.
That's awesome.
This dude is streaming right now on YouTube. If you want to look him up, if anyone wants to look him up, I know the Rockaholics are great givers, so I wanted to let them know. And you can donate right on the chat, or there's a link right at the top of the chat that you can go to and donate. It's a great cause.
Well, good on him, man.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to do. All right, Nathan, here's your question. The New Bohemians were the backing band of what female lead singer?
I'll just go Madonna.
No.
Sinead O'Connor?
Edie Brickell.
Nope. Edie Brickell. That would be. She's still married to Paul Simon?
Yep.
No. Okay. Yeah, it's Paul Simon.
Did you see where he's going on
no
tour?
idea who that is.
Who is?
Paul Simon. Okay,
going-
you saw him on the SNL 50, right?
Yeah, I don't know that he.
He was the
toured.
old guy with Sabrina Carpenter.
Exactly. I don't know how much gas he's got left in the tank, but it doesn't seem like he's got a lot.
No,
So I
that
think
was
it's
my
the
thought.
I'm going to whisper tour.
Yeah, right.
You know what he's not going to do?
What?
Give any of that tour money to Garfunkel.
Nope. No.
Didn't they make up or something? Or are they still hating each other?
I
I
don't
thought they were trying to not just like get back together, but kind of bury the hatchet.
That's celebrity boxing we need.
I'd rather Hall get back with
Simon, Garfunkel, 8 p.m.
If I could take two people to get back together again, it'd be Hall and Oates. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to think
As far
who
as
else.
the overall catalog.
You can't get with that.
Not Peaches and Herb. All right, your question. What sitcom featured Judd Hirsch, Danny DeVito, Tony Danza, and Andy Kaufman?
Would that be Taxi?
That is.
That is, in fact, Taxi.
very
Well
good.
done, my
I wouldn't
friend.
mind seeing Kanye get back to reality.
That ain't going to
He
happen.
used to put out good music.
More Big Dummy coming up 206-803 Rock.
99.9 KISW. The shenanigans continue. This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803 Rock. Steve, who is our next contestant, ready to play the big game?
Hello, Justin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hola. Justin, you on team sober or team not sober?
Sober, just wrapping up the hour at work.
All right, Justin. Okay, our men's room poll. We're talking French fries today. You can only eat from one
Arby's.
for the rest of your life. Arby's, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
It has to be Arby's, not just because of the fries there, but the fries in the air fryer that you can get in the frozen section. Awesome. Plus, the Jamocha shake is excellent.
Okay.
Someone else said that earlier on the text line. I have not tried one yet.
Did the Arby's curly fries stand up with the Jack in the Box curly fries?
They're seasoned. So they're different.
Honestly, the Arby's one
I
somehow.
would take Arby's over Jack in the Box any day of the week.
I like Jack in the Box, but Arby's are a little bit better.
Okay.
You saying you never had a Jamocha shake?
No.
You gotta go.
Really? What flavor? I mean, I assume mocha.
Yeah, it's
Ish.
kind of coffee mocha flavor, but I mean, they invented that thing in like the 70s.
I've never had one. That's crazy.
That is.
I don't realize it's been around that long. You don't have to confirm it. I get it, man.
I'm just saying, like, yeah.
No. Like I'm feeling shamed now. You've never had one. It's been around since the 70s, man.
I mean, right. Arby's been around as long as we have.
You know what, man? The Jamocha shake, that's my personal Star Wars. What Star Wars is for you. I know it's been around since the 70s. Just haven't had one.
All right. Hey, I'll drink them for you.
All right. All right, Justin, here is your question. What Green Day song spent a record 16 weeks atop the Billboard Modern Rock chart?
Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
One and done.
One and done.
Nice
Hang on.
job.
Yeah.
Before we let you go, ask you a true or false question. In 1960, the World Wide Web was created.
60s. I want to say false on that one.
Shit.
It was not around in 1960.
No.
No, Al Gore invented it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803 Rock. Big Al.
Hello,
Big Al.
Brandon. Welcome to the men's room. Hola.
Brandon, sober, not sober?
Sober, unfortunately.
Okay. Brandon, our men's room poll, one fry forever. You're taking Arby's curly fries, Chick-fil-A waffle, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
If they're fresh off the oiler, probably Arby's. If they're
Arby's.
cold, Chick-fil-A is not bad.
Okay.
All right, there, Arby's Brandon. Here is your question. What is the only country that borders Portugal?
Spain?
Another one and done.
Another one and done. Hang on before we let you go.
I had to do some research there, but the Portuguese just like, all right, enough Spain.
I don't know how they divided that, especially because the languages are different.
Right, or they're just like, no coastline for you.
Maybe that was it. But now we'll take the coast, you take the rest. All right, true or false, a fuel produced from grass is called mycodiesel. A fuel produced from grass, mycodiesel.
False?
That is in fact false.
What is it called?
I don't know. I just know that that is not what it's called. Right.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803 Rock.
Hello, Ryan. Welcome to the men's room. Hello, Ryan.
Hey-yo.
Hola. Ryan, sober, not sober?
I am sober. I'm currently loading my child up into my car.
Okay. All right, Ryan, only one fry forever. You taking Arby's, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
Oh, man. I got to go with Five Guys.
Five Guys. Okay. How old's your kid?
He's 3 next month.
All right, tell him to shut up.
I was hoping you were going to say, not my kid. Just snatch him off
He's
the
got a
street.
seat in the back. Free rides.
All right.
We got to go.
Your question, what is the longest river in the United States?
I mean, go with the obvious and say Mississippi?
Colorado.
Nope.
Ohio.
Hold on. Missouri?
Missouri River.
That's damn Missouri River. I always forget about it.
Yeah, I'd guess Mississippi, too. That's why I asked. Like, it's a 99% chance you're going to say Mississippi. All right, your question. What is the only Great Lake that has no Canadian waters?
Yeah.
Lake Erie?
Michigan?
Michigan. Lake Michigan.
Yeah, it's my favorite one. None of the hat juice in there.
Hat juice. All right, your question. What was the first Western musical act allowed to perform in China? It was in 1985. It was a George Michael band.
Western act. Oh, you mean Western?
Western
hemisphere.
Well, Western culture, yeah.
Okay. 1985.
George Michael was one half of this band.
Oh.
It's pretty simple if you know George Michael.
I mean, that's it. That's the best clue I can get.
Wham.
Yes, indeed.
Bam.
I know your kid told you that. 2.5 and already knows his wham.
That's why I have one buddy that I'm not friends with anymore.
Why is that?
He didn't wake me up before the go-go.
Oh, my God.
Big Dummy!
Come on, Mike. Wham joke.
What was the other guy in the band? Do you remember?
Thomas. Terrence.
I believe it was Andrew. Was it
Ridgely?
Ridgely.
Was it Andrew Ridgely?
I believe so.
All right.
So not Terrence.
Not Terrence, no.
Andrew Ridgely.
Yeah. What's he doing now?
I don't know. Not Wham.
He is.
Well, Thrill asked, so we should be okay.
Well, it does. His Wikipedia says that he's best known for Wham, so not much better.
Yeah,
All right.
so of course
Well,
you're best known
back
for
to
Wham.
back to Simon and Garfunkel.
All right.
Back to Hall & Oates. What happened with those two?
I don't. Well, George Michael's now dead.
Well, I know, but I mean, as far
But-
as they never got back together and did Wham.
I think because George Michael did the solo thing and did very, very well. He's like, I don't need you, bro.
Yeah.
And I can sing the Wham songs at my concerts anyway. That's how he rolls.
Well, it's and Hall & Oates, though, too. Like, they just finally broke up. They haven't liked each other, but they've made a ton of money.
They did. They made an S ton of money. And then that's part of the reason they're breaking up. One of them wanted to, sell the music catalog.
I believe so.
The other one didn't.
Yeah.
But I believe one of them, sold part of the music catalog anyway or something like that. But
Yeah.
it's messy. And like anything, comes down to money.
I mean, Simon and Garfunkel, too. Like, their hit record was called Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Yeah, they didn't mean it.
What's what I'm saying? They're already like, look, we got problems.
They should have named it Burned Bridge Over Troubled Waters. Hello, Bill. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Bill, sober, not sober?
Dover, driving home.
Okay. All right, Bill, our men's room poll, only one French fry forever. You taking Arby's, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
I'll do the Arby's curly fries
Arby's
Yeah.
is killing it today.
They're really
What's
good
up
curly
with that?
fries.
with that mustard sauce, too.
I agree, man.
Also, Arby's, when you go to Arby's, the same nacho cheese or whatever that is that they put on like the bacon cheddar burger, you can get a side of that for your curly fries. So you
I
get
didn't
hot
know that.
cheddar. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's cheddar.
Oh, you can give me crap about the Jamocha shake, but you didn't know that.
I didn't.
Okay, see, I do that. I'm just
I always get a side
All
of
right,
cheese.
If we're gonna have an Arby's battle, I'm just saying I may not have had the Jamocha shake, but I do. I can get the side of that cheese for my fries, homeboy.
You know Arby's better than I do.
All right, Bill, your question:
You're a Jamocha shake.
what continents are ostriches native to?
Australia.
See, that was my
Africa.
guess. It is Africa, yeah.
Saw an ostrich.
How'd they get over there?
Well, it didn't fly.
So there is still some in Africa, too?
Well, yeah, I mean that's what they're native to.
Scrambled ostrich egg for breakfast. A portion of it, 1/20th.
Yeah, I'd say those eggs are
It's
massive.
kind of like, they got them in a big carton, right?
Yeah.
So you can have scrambled eggs out of that. The ostrich steak I had was maybe one of the best steaks I've ever had.
I've heard that about it. I've never had ostrich, but I've heard that from many
believe
people.
how good it was.
And by the way, Mike was kind of charading his answers. He gave me the A, and I'm like, that's Asia, Australia, Africa. I just didn't know. Antarctica. Wow.
I tried to mouth it, but I think I covered my mouth with it.
Yeah. If you do it the other way, it'd have been very inappropriate. Oh, yeah. All right, Bill, your question. Who played the President of the United States in the movie Independence Day?
Nice.
Oh, I can picture his face.
We're going to survive.
Yeah, no, I can see the face. You get a little clue.
Today we celebrate.
I'm trying to think.
Our Independence Day.
I don't know.
You'll see this word on a door, at least half of it.
Yeah, part of his last name, yes, you would see on a door.
On a door?
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm with him. I can picture the dude.
Everyone
He's been in a ton of stuff.
Yes, he has.
What is his name? It's something with a door?
I get his name screwed up with the guy from Twister.
Everybody does.
I know.
Everybody does, man.
The only thing I can picture on a door is an exit or open sign.
You're very close.
Oh,
yeah.
got it.
There you got it.
You better tell me.
Pullman.
Bill Pullman.
Oh, my goodness.
Could have been Martin Sheen.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
That's where I was going. In, out, door.
All right.
Sheen. That's how I was trying to do the math.
Don't hurt your back stretching that far there, Miles.
Exactly.
I just looked at him like, what the F are you talking about?
Martin Sheen. Get it?
All right, Bill, your question. On what holiday did Harry Houdini die?
Ooh.
His Houdini was very hairy.
Holiday.
Damn. I hope it was Valentine's Day. Just get out of there.
Halloween?
It was.
It was, in fact, Halloween, yeah.
Damn. Okay. Makes sense.
They just thought he was doing a trick.
Game is
What
big
was
dummy.
his deal? Didn't he? So if I remember this right,
He was a great escape artist.
but everyone seemed to think it had something to do with him trying to escape from whatever it was. My understanding is like someone punched his ass in the abdomen. That went south, and that's what actually killed him.
Did you guys see the new trailer for the David Blaine thing coming out?
No.
It's like don't do this at home or something like that. He kisses a cobra. He's on fire multiple times in the trailer. It looks like it might be very uncomfortable to watch. Like seriously, where you go like, I don't know if I could watch this or not.
Dude, I saw him in person. It was unreal. And then he locked himself in a thing of water for, I want to say it was like 7 or 8 minutes. Just something that shouldn't be allowed. Like to the point of like I was like, are they going to get him out?
Isn't he kind of on the same level as Chris Angel, where they're kind of like shock magicians?
I think David Blaine's a little bit more over the top.
I think they're illusionists,
correct.
What was the movie with, oh, man, who's the guy who's always kind of annoying?
Which one?
We were talking, Jesse Eisenberg?
Okay. Oh, Now You See Me?
Not that one. Anyway, they're like illusionists or whatever. And in the movie, so there's 3 main actors.
It was, I know what you're talking about. It's called The Prestige. It had Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale at it.
Not
right?
that one.
Not that
this
one.
This is, yeah, so they're basically like card sharks, whatever, but they do illusions and all this kind of thing. The FBI is always looking for them. Anyway, in this one scene, so there's 3 major stars, 2 dudes, this one chick. The chick is put in one of those, locked boxes with the water, whatever.
Now You See Me.
Now You See Me. Okay. So when you watch the scene, it's like something goes wrong and she's panicking and all this. Anyway, you fast forward, she's doing an interview and she's like, Oh, yeah. The reason I looked like I was panicking is because something actually went wrong as we're shooting this scene. I could not get the F out of there, and I honestly thought I was going to drown. But for obvious reasons, they kept it in the movie because
it's so
you can't
realistic.
recreate that kind of panic until you, honest to God, think you're going to die.
Yeah, that was Isla Fisher.
Isla Fisher, thank you.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROB.
Hello, Robert. Welcome to the men's room.
How's it going?
Hola. Robert, are you sober or not sober?
I'm a little bit in between.
I didn't hear you, Robert. Your phone broke up.
I'm a little bit in between.
A little bit in between.
All right.
What is getting you in between? Would it happen to be a men's room IPA?
Oh, no.
Are you getting stoned?
A little bit of that.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Robert, our men's room poll, only one fry forever. Arby's curly fries, Chick-fil-A waffle, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
I was thinking to stay with Arby's, but then I was kind of remembering how good the waffle fries are from Chick-fil-A, and those are pretty sweet, and I like them on my sandwich, so I'm going to have to stick with that.
Okay.
I'm glad you told us all that, man.
All right, so one fry that didn't show up there, and they're not necessarily fast food fries. Mike, what were you calling them? Psoriasis fries?
That's what my wife calls them.
Psoriasis fries?
Psoriasis fries.
You know, like that battered French fry you get at like the Euro joint or whatever? Like, they don't seem to show up in a ton of places, but they're always awesome.
Oh, yeah, I do like those, man. That's a good fry.
Not bad.
It's always crispy.
By the way, someone says, Thrill, you are right. I could just stop reading there. Houdini used to let people punch him in the stomach. Someone hit him just right and basically gave him an internal injury.
Wow.
You got to be careful, man.
I got punched in the gut.
Well, you deserved it.
Robert, I'm shocked by this.
I asked for it.
You asked someone to do it.
Yeah, I did it when I was a teenager. I was like, hey, team, punch me in the gut. And it went down. And like 20 of them did it. And then I was done. So.
Okay.
Robert, look, I saw a girl that could have weighed more than 100 pounds once at a festival. It was like 3 a.m. And she goes, I want to punch somebody in the stomach. I said, okay. She goes, can I punch you? I said, no. I called my buddy over. She is tiny.
All right.
And he goes, you can punch me. That bastard had a bruise for like 2 weeks.
Really?
Oh, she was a little monster. She wound up. It's crazy.
Little featherweight.
Yeah.
I would have been pointing and laughing the whole time.
Well, the next morning, he's like, what happened? I was like, you let her punch you. And he's like, oh, yeah, she's so tiny. But even I was smart. It's 3 a.m. I'm playing light up bocce
Those
ball.
tiny ones have dynamite. You got to
They do,
remember
man.
that.
Those bony-ass fingers, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Explosion.
All right, Robert, here's your question.
Yes, yes.
What is Nemo's father's name in the movie Finding Nemo?
I believe it's another
The
fish.
most what? Say that one more time. The most what name?
What is Nemo's father's name in the movie Finding Nemo? I've seen that movie so many times.
It's another fish that can be found in Florida.
I watched it with my kid. I want to say it's Robert, but it's not. I'm going to say it was like David.
Marlin.
Marlin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is a fish movie, you know.
I think that's the correlation. I'm just guessing.
I thought I'd go a bit off, but I was wrong. I forgot.
Right.
I did see that movie multiple times. It was a good one.
Yes, if you have children, you saw it multiple times. Finding Nemo was released in what year? It's the same year that the Space Shuttle Columbia burned up in the atmosphere, the same year that had a great white concert ended in disaster when 100 people died in a fire, and the U.S. invaded Iraq.
Man, that was horrible. That was 2008?
2001? 2003. 2003.
Oh, I was okay. Dang it.
You were close, dude.
But alcohol and Bud, you know, they mix you up.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. All right, your question. What comedian and Saturday Night Live alum was a drummer in the early days of Steely Dan?
Oh, I don't remember his name.
It's also, Ted, for you, it's also a town in Maryland.
Yep.
Oh, it is?
He was the drummer in Steely Dan.
In the early days.
Then now he's a comedian, and he was on SNL.
He was on SNL, but he's not really a comedian now.
Right.
I know this is crazy, and nobody ever says this, but I don't watch that show.
Okay.
He's famous for a ton of stuff, but Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase.
That's it.
Oh, my goodness, I can't believe I didn't get that.
Yep.
I love that man.
Do you?
Yes, much so.
Okay.
He's very popular.
Yeah.
All right, your question. Nantucket is a part of what state?
Kentucky.
Oh, wow. Massachusetts.
Question 5, Robert.
You guys heard the big news about Nantucket?
No.
Oh, they built a brewery out there and a distillery. So all the rich people are kind of mad because people are sucking it up and taking the 3-hour ferry out there for the day, getting hammered, and then going home.
Oh, nice.
Whoa. All right.
All right, your question, Robert. What building is depicted on the back of a $20 bill?
The building on the back of a $20 bill is, I love 20s. Isn't that the White House?
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
More of Big Dummy coming up. If you'd like to
him.
be a contestant, 206-803-ROCK.
This is The Mighty 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK from the Pinky's Plumbing Studio. You're in the men's room.
Coming up at 4:30, the head chef in the house, Ted's Meat and Potatoes, is going to explain to you why your server might hate your guts. Yes. Head chef coming up at 4:30. Right after the game known as Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Jason. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches!
Hola! Jason, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Okay. All right, Jason, our men's room poll is all about French fries. You can only eat one for the rest of your life. Will it be Arby's curly fries, Chick-fil-A waffle, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
I'm going to be cliche and say McDonald's. To be honest, two of those I haven't even tried, but I'm going to be cliche and say McDonald's. It's just like that classic nostalgia feel to them.
Yeah. Hey, man, that's a gold standard.
Yeah, nothing wrong with McDonald's fries, man. All right.
Delicious.
Here is your question. What is the process of splitting atoms called? The process of splitting atoms.
I just watched Chernobyl, and I think, is it fission?
It is. One and done.
Chernobyl, by the way, great show. Fantastic.
I'm actually kind of upset. This sounds strange, but I really wanted to be your guys' biggest dummy this year.
Well, you didn't do it.
Well, hey, man,
No, I did not.
a lot of days left. All right, true or false, the blue whale is the biggest known animal to have ever existed. Ever.
True.
Isn't that amazing? All these dinosaurs, all this other crap, and they're like, yeah, the blue whale's got them all beat.
Damn. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Kylan. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bicholas.
Hola. Kylan, sober or not sober?
I'm totally sober.
Okay. All right, Kylan. Okay, only one fry forever. You taking Arby's, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
I'm going with that Mickey D's French fries.
Okay.
Mickey D's. Don't say that at Disney World.
Oh, no.
All right. Your question. Actor Pat Morita was Mr. Miyagi in Karate Kid, and what character on Happy Days?
I'm going to say Fred Durst.
Fred Durst. He was Arnold. Because you're looking at Pat Morita, you're like, I bet you that guy's name is
Did they
Arnold.
have a spinoff like Arnold's Place or something like that
That
afterwards?
sounds familiar. Okay. Happy Days had an S-ton of spinoffs, man. All right, your question. What is the least populated state in the United States?
Oh, it's easy. Wyoming.
You got it.
Man,
you are correct. Very good.
590,000 people.
And it's a big state.
That's what it is. A massive state. Yeah, 590,000. Although after Yellowstone, we might be up to 600,000.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Just for a quick reference, Seattle's population as of 2023 was 755.
Yeah, more people are in this city,
Right.
than in the state of Wyoming. Hello, Willow. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hola.
Willow, are you sober or not sober?
Unfortunately sober. I just got off of work.
That's all right. You can get there soon. All right, Willow.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of fries you going for? Arby's, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
Five Guys, definitely.
Five
I
Guys.
also would like to say that I'm not good at these type of games, so I think I'm going to take the cake on your biggest dummy.
Okay, again, folks, the point is not to be the biggest dummy. Like, I mean, I don't know why. It's 2 callers in a row. Like, oh, no.
It's my goal in life. To have people make fun of me at work.
If you were like Houdini, it'd be, look, I have no idea how to get out of this box, but I'm going to fill it with water. Let's see what happens.
My goal is the parachute not open.
Miles, to answer your previous question, Five Guys was founded by a couple. They had 4 sons. Then they had a 5th son. So that's why they went Five Guys.
Oh,
okay. All right. 5
Intriguing.
sons.
Yeah. Well, that's because they know how to have sex correctly.
I don't want a daughter, so we got to do it like this.
I did it wrong twice then.
I only got it right once. All right, Willow.
Touche.
Here is your question. What is Thomas A. Swift's electric rifle more commonly called?
Yeah,
His penis.
Man, I'm not a gun person.
This is arguably one of the most famous guns ever.
Yeah.
Listen
I'm
to
just
the
gonna
name.
throw a gun,
Right.
famous gun out there. The Winchester?
All right, you know guns a little bit.
So follow along with me here, Willow. Thomas A. Swift's electric rifle is a taser.
It is?
Well, my brain said
No.
a Swiss Army knife, so that's definitely not it.
You might be the biggest dummy.
What did you think it was, Ted?
I thought it was the Tommy gun.
Not the taser.
Oh.
Thomas A. Swift, right?
Electric.
T-A-S, electric rifle, E-R, so taser.
Okay.
I guess you're right. I'm thinking of the Thompson submachine gun.
Yeah. Tommy gun.
That's why I went, yeah, Shay, you'll know this one.
You're wrong.
Yeah, Ted. You and Willow, 1-1 right now. All right. Ted, I know you'll get the answer to this. Willow, Professor Griff was a member of what rap group?
Mike?
Can you repeat the question?
Professor Griff was a member of what rap group? We actually played them earlier today on this very station.
We did.
We did. They're in a hookup, I believe.
Yeah, with Anthrax.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I was right. I do not know these questions.
I don't think Professor Griff liked you.
Yeah, I don't think he would.
As far as what this group is called, is this kind of the only version of this group that you would want to be associated with?
No, you're thinking of the wrong one.
Okay, thank you. So I'm wrong.
I think Mike was leaning NWA.
Oh. Is it Wu-Tang Clan?
No, it is, in fact, Public Enemy.
Okay. Is it Clan, that's...
Oh, right.
There we go.
Well, Professor Griff's kind of tough, too, because he didn't really rap. He was just kind of the more militant one of the crew, and he did, all the military, stomping around and everything, and then they threw him out.
Yeah, he got a little Kanye on him.
Oh, no.
He did.
Oh, no.
All right, Willow.
No.
Your question, what?
Where's Willow?
Oh, Jesus, dropped off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, no.
I didn't know what you were really knowing about.
Okay.
Oh, Willow, where'd you go?
Willow.
The hell, man.
Hey.
All right. Well, no more Willow.
No, Willow. Maybe it's my turn.
Hello, Kara. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bicholas.
Hola. Kara, are you sober or not sober?
Not sober.
What are you doing over there, Kara? You drinking a men's room IPA?
I want to. I have not seen it to buy it, but I'm going to.
Okay, what are you
As soon as I
drinking?
find it, I'll buy it. I'm drinking a little Black Velvet and a beer and a little smoke.
Oh, all right, classy.
Yeah.
Okay, only one
Feeling-
fry forever. Arby's, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
I'd say Arby's.
Arby's.
All right.
Arby's.
Yeah, because they're the seasoned curly fries.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like Jack in the Box.
All right, Kara, here is your question. If you suffer from myopia, what would you wear to correct it?
Myopia. What would I wear to correct it?
Yes, your opia.
Myopia. A jacket?
Glasses?
Glasses. Means you're nearsighted.
Gotcha. See, I'm smarter than I was when I started. See? You guys are good.
I got faith in you.
I mean, I hope.
All right, Kara, your question. Peter Venkman is a character in what Bill Murray movie? Peter Venkman.
Bill Murray. Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Got it.
I did it.
Very good.
You did it.
It took me a second to figure out if she actually said Ghostbusters. Then I'm like, I think she said it. She just didn't say it the way most people would say it.
Did we get Willow back?
No, and that's a damn shame. Willow.
Dummy!
Hello, Ruben. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Ruben, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober. All right, Ruben, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, to go along with your sandwich, what fry are you taking? Arby's, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
Ooh, I didn't even think about going with my namesake, but I think I'll go curly fries.
Curly
I think that
fries.
sticks with it.
Arby's.
You know, I've never had curly fries with a Reuben sandwich, and I love Reuben sandwiches. I need
Ken at Arby's.
Do they have a Reuben there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
still trying to one-up me on
Yeah,
Arby's?
they do.
All right.
Oh, Mr. I love
I did
Reubens
not
and
know
curly
that they
fries.
had Reubens at Arby's. Now I know.
Ted's back in the lead.
I'm going to get a Reuben, curly fries, and I'll try your Jamocha shake.
Honestly, that'd be a good fast food
I know.
meal.
When I said it out loud, I'm like, damn, that does sound good. All right, Reuben, here is your question. In what decade was McDonald's founded?
Oh, 1920s?
30s?
50s.
50s.
1955.
It's kind of tough, too. It's like there's the original McDonald's.
Right.
And the McDonald brothers. And then what's his name buys it and turns it into the McDonald's we know.
Yes.
What were the McDonald brothers'
I
names?
had that kind of complicated.
Is it really a Ronald McDonald?
I hope so.
Like one of the dudes? You'd have to
I don't
think
know.
so, right?
I don't know.
Would you want to be remembered as a clown?
Well, either way.
I mean, just like, hey, man, do not name that clown
I'm
Ronald
just
if my
saying.
name is Ronald.
I realize that Ronald rhymes with McDonald, but
Yeah.
I mean,
you
was
could have
there a-
Ronald and Donald McDonald. You know, why not? If they're twins, people always like to run.
It was Richard and Maurice.
Richard was so close. Maurice the clown.
Maurice McDonald sounds like a shooting guard.
I mean, he does.
That's an NBA player.
He goes for 20 and 10 a night.
Hey, by the way, Willow has checked in on the text line. Says, "This is Willow. I am so sorry. My phone disconnected." Hey, we understand, man.
No worries.
We were enjoying our time with you, Willow. Call back anytime. All right, your question. In what state is Little Bighorn? Custer's Last Stand.
Let's see. Wyoming?
Close.
Montana.
Do you think they have a custard stand called Custard's Last Stand?
They should. There's got to be, right? There's got to be
Like
a
at a
place.
fair or
Custard's
something?
Last Stand.
Yeah. Go in there, get a custard.
Could you sue them if you choked to death? They'd be like, it's in the name, man.
There is indeed a Custard's Last Stand in Lee's Summit, Missouri.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll have to go there sometime. All right, your question.
Yeah, good call.
Let's go there.
Sorry.
Road trip.
I have no idea where it is. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, Missouri. See you there, dude.
Cool, man. Custer's Last Stand.
Right outside KC, man.
All right.
All
there
right,
you go.
that's a shot.
Yeah, now there's possibly a chance that I'll go. All right, your question. What unit of time is the longest? An era, a period, or an epoch?
Eon?
Wait, era, period, or epoch?
Oh, sorry. That's Eon. Shoot, man. I don't know. Let's just say period.
No, period should only last about 1 week.
Era?
Epoch.
Epoch. How long's an epoch?
I don't know, but it's longer than an era. Or so era is the shortest, period is next, and then an epoch is the
I
longest.
just figured period would just be the amount of time, not a hard time, but just.
But right,
Like if
when
you have a
something generally
Renaissance,
was happening.
like whatever that is, however long it lasts, it just lasts.
Usually about a week is what
All
I
right,
understand.
Ruben, 4 questions in.
Oh, boy.
It seems longer, but you know.
Yeah, it does.
All right, your question.
Well, I'm kind of moody the week before and the week after. This is a real conversation once. I said, so to put it politely, you just get to be a bitch the whole month.
Yeah, that's basically how you're breaking this down.
Right, like, just break up with me. That's just a weird way to say you don't like me.
It's not you, it's my period. 3 out of 4 weeks a month.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 weeks.
All right, your question. What toy's original patented name?
Oh, here
Don't
we go.
cry, Ruben. Come on, man.
Ruben,
you
did you-
got one wrong. So what? It's fine.
Ruben, did you have sex?
Yeah, and I'm holding the proof of it right now.
Okay.
Holding the proof.
Wow. So you haven't had any lately?
That's a trophy right there.
How old is your proof?
He's about 6 months tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Congratulations,
So what's
man.
that? Is that age sitting up okay?
Yeah, he sits up. That's about all he does, though.
Okay.
He rolls over, not quite crawling yet, though.
Oh, you know what?
yeah.
My kid can break dance at 3 months and started moonwalking at 4.
Yeah.
Your kid's behind.
Enjoy the non-gated years or months or weeks that you have left.
Yeah.
Well, I had carpeted steps, so I let the kids figure it out on their own. Seriously. My kids started walking, my daughter, and it's like 6 carpeted stairs and turn the corner, there were 6 more, whatever. And so my wife's like, keep the gate up. I said, no, because the only way she's going to figure this ass out is to eat it. And I swear to God, within 2 minutes, boom, 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 boom. There she was. She's crying, but she never did it again. I'm like, that's all, man. My father always said, pain is the quickest teacher. Yes. Right? You can't explain what hot is. And then when people touch something that's hot, then they understand, you know? It's all you can do.
Sometimes you got to learn on your own.
Yeah, you do. So my father, it was like, we're teaching you and your brother to ride a bike. He's like, there's no chance I'm putting a helmet on. Yet your mother apparently was like, maybe they should wear helmets. She's like, they're not going to learn to ride a bike. Then they're going to fall the hell off the bike. They're going to hit their head. They're going to cry. They're going to come home, and then they won't do it again. And he was 100% correct. All right. Your question, what toy's original patented name was the Whirligig?
Whirligig. Like a Frisbee?
Not a bad guess.
Hula hoop?
Not a bad guess.
Spinning top.
The yo-yo. Everyone's kind of tracking, right?
Question 5.
Question number 5 for Ruben. What South American country has the most animal species?
Something that the Amazon runs through.
That is correct. You are tracking correctly.
Let's go Brazil. It's pretty big.
Boom.
You got it.
Yeah, that's
Nice
it.
job.
For the obvious reasons you said, ma'am.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803, Rob.
Hello, Dwayne. Welcome to the men's room.
Well, hola, gentlemen.
Hola. Dwayne, sober, not sober?
Just a beer and a half right now.
Beer and a half.
All right.
What kind of beer are you drinking?
Bush Light.
Bush Light. Tall boys?
Yes, sir.
Is there any other way to drink a Bush Light?
Well, you can drink 12 ounces, but they go down pretty quick.
Yep, that's fact.
You can find them.
Yep. Okay, only one fry forever there, Dwayne. Arby's curly fries, Chick-fil-A waffle, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
I'm going to stick with McDonald's, man.
McDonald's, tried and true.
Nothing wrong
I
with
mean, we keep saying it, but honestly, man, you get a hot order of fries from McDonald's. It's hard
They're
to beat.
fantastic.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
By the way, Miles, one of our more astute listeners has checked in. An epoch is measured in several million years.
Oh.
All right, Dwayne, your question.
All right.
What was the mailman's name on the show Seinfeld?
Newman.
And
Nice.
you even said it
Boom.
correctly.
Yeah, you watched it. Nice
One
work.
and done.
All right, let's see here. True or false question for you. All right, true or false, dogs sweat through their feet.
They do.
Nice
there.
work, man. Nice work.
A Bush Light guy's the smartest guy I've had on all day.
I don't think about that. Crushing it.
Yeah.
Bush Light, tall boy.
Bush Light, tall boy, a state flower of Florida.
And listen, I'm not against the Bush Light. It's not as tasty as a men's room IPA, but I could see if you drink a Bush Light, you would know about dogs at Seinfeld.
You know what? You're absolutely
Jack,
right.
every bar you go in Florida has Bush Light on draft. Ooh, that is the
That's the
gold
standard.
standard
Yeah.
of every bar none. I mean, it's like walking into any bar in Seattle. What are you gonna see? You're gonna see a Manny's, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing in Florida, but
I
it's
feel-
the entire state.
I just wish they'd bring back the Bush Light apple.
The Bush Light apple.
Yeah, they had apple for a while there. I know. Mike hated it.
Wait, it was an
Marshawn-
apple flavored?
Oh, yeah.
Ew, man.
It was awesome.
No.
You tried one, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
And what was your verdict?
My verdict was no. And then someone left one outside of my doggone apartment.
My
Mike
verdict
goes-
was no.
Well, my buddy Brett is from St. Louis,
All
so he
right.
likes Bush. We were drinking these. We went to visit Mike. I think we just dropped a can. Anyway, he goes, I know it was one of you two. I was like, how do you know? And he's like, it's a Bush Light apple, and I hate them.
I gave him grief because I know it just fell out of somebody's car or something like that. Like, it wasn't intentional.
Basically, we got to Mike's apartment before he was there, and we sat in the
Just started
car watching
crushing.
Red Zone, and we didn't drive, so we just started drinking beers in the back seat. We were parked.
Bush apple. Damn.
Yeah, they're about as bad as you thought it sounds.
That
man.
sounds bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
Hello, Matt. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Matt, sober, not sober?
I am sober.
All right, Matt, welcome to Big Dummy. What fries you taking there? Arby's, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, or McDonald's?
I'm picking Arby's because those curly fries are great.
Arby's it is.
You are correct. All right. Multiple choice question for you. What company designed and manufactured the spacesuits worn by the first men on the moon? Was it Procter & Gamble, Unilever, Playtex, or Levi's? So Procter & Gamble, Unilever, Playtex, or Levi's?
I feel like I read about this at some point in the past. I'm going to spitball Unilever.
I'll say Levi's because it sounds ridiculous.
Procter & Gamble.
Playtex.
Oh.
Playtex.
That's the only reason I asked that question. It's like, for real.
I'm wearing my jeans, man.
Yeah.
What would happen if you did?
You die, probably.
Really?
Well, yeah, the moon's kind of cold, man.
No,
I mean, you can wear jeans
I
under.
could fly into space with jeans on, right?
You know, in theory, I would think so.
I mean, just a pair of boots.
I don't
and
think you
jeans.
could leave the capsule in the jeans.
Right, but I could still fly in jeans.
That would be an awesome look.
Yes.
It's just Casual Friday, bro.
Right, exactly.
Casual Friday. We launch on a
Float
Friday.
around,
It's casual.
Got some Levi's on.
All right, your question. What band released the song Land of Confusion in 1986?
Genesis.
Genesis is right.
You are correct. That was a great tune, man.
Disturbing video as a kid.
It
With those puppets?
Oh, yeah, it was really weird.
Who covered that? Was it
Disturbed?
Disturbed?
It was a disturbing
Okay,
cover,
I was
yeah.
going to say, were you just
Now that's a good cover. Hell yeah, dude. I love that one.
Head Chef's coming up explaining why you maybe pissed your server off a little bit. Ted's Meat Potatoes on the way at 4:30, and we get your emails on the way next in the men's room at KISW.com.
99.9 KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Going out to eat. Coming up, why your server might hate you on the way at 4:30 with the Head Chef and Ted's Meat and Potatoes. But first, time for a few emails to the men's room at KISW.com.
You've got mail.
Birthday time at Chola's. Want to give a shout out to my friend Crystal, badass girl to ride to and talk to, a ride or die person.
Thank you.
How about some thrill shotgun gifts because you guys forgot last time, and the captain talking about how to spend her birthday while traveling aboard the SS Guppy, and maybe everyone talking all over yourselves about being a super mom to 3 kids. Thanks, brothers. That from Maverick. Get.
Ooh, well, ahoy there. My understanding is that you'll be spending some quality time aboard the old SS Guppy for your birthday. I let the mascots know, and I can promise you that Mr. Clean is doing a bang-up job getting the room ready for you. He is Mr. Clean, after all. However, we would ask that you don't bring any black lights aboard the SS Guppy. You might not like what you see. Or maybe you will. Crunch berries.
Oh, a long-time listener since 2014 when I moved here.
Are we going to talk about being moms of 3?
Oh, yeah.
My bad. The hardest part
Super
about being
Mom. Where's the dad?
At some point, just
maybe get a little help.
You know what I mean? If you have one more man, you got to get one away.
Yeah,
That's
so
how I
get
see it.
3 kids on your
Too
own.
many.
I have to deal with all the sexism that comes my way.
Guys, long-time listener since 2014 when I moved here to Silverdale via the Navy. I am now retired active duty after 26 years and currently the hockey director at the Bremerton Ice Center and a Zamboni driver.
Oh, nice.
Oh, excellent.
In honor of my 46th trip around the sun and Team USA whooping that Maple Leaf ass tonight.
Let's go.
How about a big old Leroy Jenkins and Freebird? No, we're not playing Freebird. Thanks for all you do. Congrats on 20 years. Looking forward to the next 20. I'm about ready to crack open this 6-pack of Men's Room IPA my daughter gave me for my birthday. Keep on rocking. Big thanks, guys. That from Joey.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
You should shotgun it off a skate.
And fellas, congrats on 20 years. Been listening since the Buzz days.
Damn.
Today is my lovely wife's Amber 48th birthday. How about some dad jokes and the captain telling us the real story about the Noid from Domino's disappearance? Ooh. Thanks for making our afternoons a little less stressful. That from Jeremy, the tax guy. All right, let's see what you got. All right, Amber. You guys should know I've been working at the bicycle factory for 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah?
They've already made me the spokesperson. What caused the ice cream truck to break down? What caused the ice cream truck to break down?
I don't know. What?
A rocky road.
Okay.
And guys, I tried to tune into a radio show about trains.
A radio show about trains.
About trains, yeah. Couldn't find the station. That's a radio train joke.
Not a lot of those out there, but I respect it.
Okay.
Ooh, well, ahoy there. You know, talking about the Noid, believe it or not, is kind of a dangerous topic for us mascots. Do you remember Smurf Berry Crunch? It used to be a breakfast cereal that featured Papa Smurf on the box. Well, Papa Smurf in real life is different than the lovable character he plays on TV. In real life, Papa Smurf is a stone-cold killer. All of us mascots have known this for years, including the Noid. Well, the Noid reported Papa Smurf to the authorities. Somehow Papa Smurf beat the rap, but he wasn't real happy with the Noid, and the Noid has been a witness protection ever since. Or Papa Smurf killed him. No one really knows, we don't ask. Papa's a bad, bad man. Crunch berries.
All right, guys, here you go.
Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefly.
Thank you, Mom. A couple extra emails. What made the trip memorable? Ola Bacholas. I have so many funny stories from my recent road trips with my mom. I could go on for hours, but I think this one is perfect. As you know, my mom lives in lovely Reno, Nevada.
Lovely.
Her husband, Dennis, unfortunately passed away in March of 2022, and since then, I've spent a lot more time with her. Road trips have become our thing. So in September of 2023, I fly to Reno and drive back up to Washington, and we drive back together. One day, after visiting Crater Lake, we ended up in the little town of Chemult, Oregon. The lodging choices were minimal. Found a cute little roadside motel that had just been renovated. Unloaded the car, went out for a bite to eat, then returned to the room for the night. Well, while my mom readied herself for bed, I went out for a walk, code for a smoke break. When I got back, I caught her doing something sneaky. I said, "What you doing there, Mom?" She said, "Oh, nothing. Just putting on my eye patch. I am from Reno, after all." She had taken a pair of scissors to her sleep mask and made it into one single eye patch. She said, "Make sure you tell your radio friends the Reno Eye Patch Emporium shut down during COVID, so we have to make our own now." We laughed hard, so hard we were crying. My mom has the best sense of humor, and she loves it when I give recaps of your guys' show. Congrats on 20 years, my friends, and thanks for doing what you do. That from the Ginger Midget.
That is funny.
That's right. We always used to joke that the only eye patch store in the United States is in Reno because I have been there. And I could not believe how many people run with scissors. I don't know what in the hell. I mean, I swear to you, it's like an outlaw convention, and I don't know, evil villains. I don't know what was going on the weekend that I was there.
Evil villains.
The Blind Dart Club. I don't know, but either way, it was.
Is there a cane store next door?
Man.
Because I feel like evil villains always have canes and eye patches, even though they don't need the cane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They might not even need the eye patch. They never show you what's under there.
Travel stories, guys. Flying from Germany to Seattle, my son Torben was about 18 months old, strapped on my lap for takeoff. Not even a minute in the flight, Torben pukes. His milky, cheesy breakfast ran into my pants, underwear, and somehow got in my shoes. While my ex took Corbin and changed him, I proceeded to strip down in the bathroom and try to wash all my clothes in that teeny sink.
That is so hard to do in an airplane.
Yeah. The plane wasn't full, so I draped my wet clothes over the neighboring seats and wore their blankets like a sari the rest of the flight. Had to get dressed 9 hours later and deplaned wearing damp clothes smelling of cream cheese baby puke. Every flight after that, I packed a change of clothes for myself in my carry-on. Cheers, guys. That from Trista. Okay, coming up at 5:08, we will drink and toast with a shot of the day, but first...
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat. And potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the men's room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef and a half.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Now, off the time, I'll go out to the tables. As I like to say in the industry, I'll touch a table, check in with people, see how they're doing. You know, VIP guest.
Sure.
Other guest. The hot chick.
Always.
Yeah. Check in with her, you know. How's the meal? How's this douche you're with? Wow. Yeah. But these are 10 things your restaurant server secretly hate about you. We're starting with number 10, because I know Miles and I are both guilty of it. Phil, I don't know if you do it. Ah, damn it, Mike might do it too.
Is this your plate is clean and no, I hated it or something along those lines?
That's exactly what it is.
At that point in time, who cares?
When you brought it up at the top of the show, I was like, once you said, I know me and Miles do it, I'm like, I know it's that stupid joke. Like, oh, hey, how was everything? Your plate should
The plate is clean, right? This isn't like there's a couple bites left. You've eaten everything, and then you go, I hated it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, I tell a lot of cringy jokes, and I avoid that one.
All right.
It's because I know they've heard it 100 times today. Like, all right, I don't know.
I know. And I shouldn't do it. My dad did it. I hated it.
That's why I do it.
But I still
My grandfather did it.
Yeah.
Worst meal I've ever had.
Yeah.
It's not, it looks like the plate was licked clean.
Right.
Yeah. That and I remember, you just have those things. Like my dad, if we got a parking spot close, he'd always go, must be in the front row. I do it all the time now that I'm driving again. Yep. I'm like, why am I saying this out loud?
There was only one time I actually had a negative review when a waitress asked, how is everything? Everybody just says good, whatnot.
Yeah.
I went to a Mexican restaurant and I got a burrito that was smothered in mole.
Okay.
And I ate it. I enjoyed most of it. And she said, "How's everything?" And I said, "Honestly, the burrito is fantastic. I think I don't like mole.
All right, that's
I
fair.
wanted to lay it on there. Like, I believe this is fantastic. I think I just don't like this flavor.
I know. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge mole guy either. And I've been to arguably, people say it's one of the best restaurants in the States to get mole. It's just not my thing.
Nah.
I know. But that got really famous a few years ago with all the annoying foodies.
I know.
Oh, they have the best mole. Like, all right, you're from Missouri. Again, these are things restaurant servers secretly hate about you. People, you should know by now, stop doing this. You come in 15 minutes before they close. Yeah. All right? Your waiter hates you. The kitchen staff hates you.
Kitchen hates you even more.
Correct.
I mean, it is a blistering, unspeakable hatred that we would have in the kitchen. And look, we're going to make your meal. It's not that. We're not going to do anything to it, but it's just, we seriously effing hate
because you start cleaning up earlier on. So
because it's a lot to clean. So, and you even kind of have a methodology for how you clean. Like, we know the restaurant is still open. We know that some a-hole might roll in 50 minutes before we close. So you kind of clean the same way each time. You know, you shut down certain stations and all that. But like, once we turn off anything hot and you come in and you want something cooked,
fire back up,
dude. I cannot explain. And they're right. The waiter hates you. Because the waiter has to go back and apologize to the kitchen, and the kitchen knows it's not the waiter's fault. But we're all in cahoots for hoping that you get in a car wreck.
Well, if you didn't want to cook at 8:45, you better be closed by 8:45.
Correct.
I also might put my penis in your food.
Right, that same a-hole will show up at 8:30.
Right. Exactly.
Right. You know what I mean?
You're darn right. And I guarantee you he's clocked out of work by 4:45.
And look, it's tough. Sometimes you don't know, right? Go to any bar and restaurant. Like,
I mean, if you don't
look,
know.
we can do it for our show, right? Like, I talk to people all the time that are starting radio and they're this and that. And I said, don't count on phone calls. I said, we've been here 20 years. Some days people don't call in. So it's the same thing with a restaurant. You could have owned this restaurant for 20 years. I don't know how to explain it. There's a Thursday night where nobody shows up. And then the last hour, you just get crushed.
Smacked, yeah.
So when you're cleaning kitchens, they don't know. It's just like, all right, well, nobody's ordering anything in half an hour. Let's get it going.
Then the ticket machine goes crazy and you're like, good.
I would also say this. Talk to your server or your bartender. Generally, they'll be... If you're really that hungry and you don't want to go to fast food, they'll be like, all right, can you just order
put something together? Absolutely,
right?
man.
Like, can we, like, are you cool with something out of the fryer?
That's the last thing that most kitchens will shut down if they have one. So it's like, look, the fryer is still hot. We're not going to cook anything for you, but we will deep fry something for you because, one, whatever's deep fried tastes better, and it's still hot.
Just look at the late night menu if they have one. If they're one of those places, even if they have not, they've partially closed the kitchen down.
Yeah.
Correct. Let's see. I like this one. Complaining about prices. The servers have zero control over that.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah, but they don't care. That's not their problem.
And look, it's 2020 vibe. You know what I mean? Go out there and look at the menu before you go. You know if you can afford that restaurant or not.
Yeah.
These are things your servers secretly hate about you. Acting like a regular when you're not a regular. Don't expect special treatment if you come in twice a year. Once a week, you're a regular. Once a month, maybe.
Side note, being a regular doesn't actually mean anything. Doesn't have to mean anything.
It doesn't give you a discount.
No.
No, generally,
But it
though,
might.
especially if you're a regular at a certain restaurant or bar, they'll know what you like.
Exactly.
They might be a little quicker to serve you, but like...
For sure.
Yeah, I would also say, too, for some regulars, shut up once in a while. There's only one bartender, right? Like, let them get to the other patron. They'll come back.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I always respect a bartender that'll just walk away mid-conversation.
They have stuff
serve
to
somebody
do.
and come back and pick back up. I'm like, all right, he knows what he's doing.
Yep.
Snapping or whistling to get their attention.
Man.
They say, like, you can get away with a wave. They don't see you at first glance. Give them a minute. You're probably not their only table. Snapping and whistling does not work. Mike,
In any
what's the one
instance.
we do that always works with a female waitress? Hey, toots! I think I stole that from VD.
Famous for
You know what I like to do? I just throw myself out of the chair like I'm having a heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
They always come over. Sir, are you all right? Could I get another water?
Right.
please?
No, I need another water.
I need a
please.
double.
Yeah.
I need a side of ranch.
I'm sorry, I forgot that.
Mike, you brought this up earlier today. There's things your restaurant server secretly hates about you. When you don't say please or thank you. When people just say, I'll have this or I want that.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. When I was a kid, like, that was unacceptable to
Oh, yeah.
to treat waitstaff
look,
with anything less than the utmost respect.
Maybe it's my family background. I will correct other people's kids. I want, like, Something else you want to say there?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because to me, it just sounds incredibly rude.
Yes.
I want this. I want that. Like, you're not 5. I think it's rude from a 5-year-old.
Yeah,
so I'm certainly not going to let a 40-year-old order like that.
There's a dude that I now refuse to go out to eat with because for whatever reason, I don't know if it's just been ingrained in him since childhood, but he acts like the waitstaff are below him every time that they come up. And he barely looks him in the eye. Burger with cheese and fries.
And that's it, right? Yeah.
Right.
God, I know one of those people, and I like the dude, but he is brutal at restaurants.
And there's always something wrong with the food. They're never
Always.
fast enough. Like,
I remember we were sitting outdoors, right?
Yeah.
What you you get that first spring day, right? Everybody wants to sit outdoors.
Of course.
Enjoying the weather. The waiter he did not anticipate this weather. He said, just me. Are you guys ready to order, or can I come back? I'm just swamped. Come back, dude. Comes back, and this guy's just going, I guess I'll have. And even I was like, order!
It's been a while.
These are things your restaurant or your server secretly hates. Parents who let their kids throw stuff everywhere. If your kid leaves a big mess behind, you better leave a big tip.
it's not just the waitress that doesn't like it.
Nobody likes that.
Crime.
Nobody. Yeah, I've definitely got on my kids' ass about that when they're young. I'm like, man, when we go out, there's a way that you frickin' behave.
Exactly.
And you know what that is? You behave.
When I was a kid, there was free reign in a handful of places, and then there was lockdown in other places.
No, for sure.
Restaurants are one of them. You sit there, you be quiet, you eat your food.
That's it.
I've done this with my buddy. When his kids were littler, like they were acting up, and we just went, okay, just get our stuff to go.
Yep.
Or
like
you
we'll
say
leave.
this, or you set it up. Look, if you are just decent, I promise you can get ice cream when we're done. You can pick your dessert. If you start with that, and which I did, that seemed to be that was the key to me to have a peaceful, and relaxing time.
I never negotiated with the kids. I just gave them that dad look.
But I always gave them ice cream anyway, so I don't know what they. It wasn't like I was the ice cream police. It's like, I will buy you ice cream if you just sit there and behave.
Grabbing your plate or drink off a tray they're holding.
Jesus.
Right?
Don't do
Seems
that.
like you're helping, but honestly, they generally have it balanced out a certain way.
It is balanced.
So they want to take stuff off a certain way. So if you do it yourself, the whole tray's going to spin.
I cannot imagine doing that.
No.
Unless they asked me, hey, can you grab that plate and help me out? Sure.
Yeah. These are things your server secretly hates about you. When people insist on sitting outside, they complain about the temperature or the noise or the bugs.
That's on them.
That's what outside is.
Again, if you want to have some beers on a patio and it's covered, fine. To whoever I'm on a date with, no, I do not want to eat outside.
No kidding, dude.
I don't know why.
I hate that.
Eating in direct sunshine to me is like a circle of hell.
Circle of hell.
Seriously. I mean, I would do it, if we're at a barbecue or we're picking crabs, sure, understood. But like, there's a whole restaurant. You want to sit in the sunlight? I'm going to get sunburned.
But I feel great.
Yeah. Well, put a jacket on. And lastly on the list of things your server secretly hate about you, when you walk in, it's sit at a table that has not been cleaned.
Yeah.
All right, it's got dirty dishes on it. It's obviously not ready. Look, even if it just has a napkin and something, just wait for them to clean it.
Is it the same for a bar stool opening up that hasn't been bussed yet?
No, because I feel like bars are different. Because typically, put it this way, if you're going to sit at that bar stool, that obviously still has somebody's remnants there. Yeah. Obviously, you've been waiting to sit down. That means you've been standing up.
Okay, I just want to
if
make
there's
sure
a bunch of open bar stools and you sit at the dirty one,
cleaning, then someone's going to cut in on me because I didn't take advantage of the
Well, the other two is there's still dishes on a table. Like, they got to bust it, they got to clean it. Whereas the bartender,
they don't care. They just
there's
grab
usually
the glass.
only going to be like a cup and a little plate. You know what I mean? So it's much easier for them. And Thrill's right. The bartender knows, hey, that's the only open seat. I'll grab that real quick and wipe it down.
Thank you, Head Chef. Coming up at 5:08, we will drink and toast with a shot of the day. You are listening to The Men's Room.
The mighty 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
Coming up here at 5:08, we'll drink and toast with a shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 5:50. But first, quick check with Mike Hollick and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
Thank you, Miles. A 3-year study found higher screen times between the ages of 10 and 11 led to increased bipolar and manic symptoms just 2 years later.
Jeez, man.
And I've seen a handful of just kind of cases where that's dealing. I think it's because it shortens your attention span.
Okay, that makes sense.
It lessens your ability to be bored for a second and just kind of sit there with your thoughts. So when your brain's not activated, when it's not focused, you have no idea how to process it. You don't know what to do with it.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Kind of makes sense.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, they already have a limited attention span, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why elementary school classes are shorter than high school classes.
Yes.
And they base this estimation on how long a kid can pay attention or focus on any one topic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I've been in a place with just adults and one kid, and finally, like, the dad was like, here, you could watch this or whatever on my phone. I mean, first commercial break, kid starts tapping it, and it's like, you can't
not how
skip
it goes.
Like,
Right.
Jesus, man.
Where's the little X, damn it?
Yeah.
An online content creator is trying to push the quote-unquote hack for reheating your pizza. Are you guys ready for this?
Okay.
I've heard a version of this. Hers is a little different.
Dunking it in water before putting it in the air fryer.
Dunking the slice in?
Yes.
And what is her thought there? Keeps it moist?
Apparently she heard about it, but yeah, it basically adds an amount of moisture to it and then throw it in the air fryer. Which
It makes sense.
Air fryer's great, but I still think the stove pan is a good way to go.
Mm-hmm.
So just put it on a pan and then let it get hot, and then put a lid on it for a minute at the end. Get the cheese melted. And
you also don't need
off
to
you go.
You don't need to dunk it in the water first. Just put it in the
Yeah.
air fryer. That still is, to this day, in my opinion, as far as what I've tried. I don't have the fry pan there, but the air fryer,
The air fryer works good. My issue is mine is just one giant basket.
yeah.
So
Same.
getting
Right.
a hot
It's
slice.
one piece at a time.
Well, it's not just that, but it's how do you get it out?
Tongs.
Right, but when you pick it up, everything starts
Everything
sliding
slides.
off.
Yeah, true enough.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it does heat it up good, but it's kind of a bitch to get out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it depends on what mood I'm in. Like, sometimes I'll still just throw it in the microwave, but a lot of time I'll just heat up the oven to 350 and
Yeah.
throw it back in the oven.
Absolutely.
Also, it's never going to taste as good as when you got it.
Nope.
No.
Greedy bastards.
The clothing store Forever 21 is talking to liquidators, indicating that it's struggling to find a buyer.
So maybe not forever.
Yeah. It's meh.
My wife said at her age, she says, oh, that's the place I go if I know we're going to go out and there's a chance I'm going to puke.
What?
Yeah, she just said, look, the clothing isn't super expensive. It doesn't last very long, but you can look cute for the night, but you don't care if it's ruined.
Okay.
So she's like, all right, we're going to go someplace. We know we're going to throw down. I can look cute when I get there, but if you puke on me or if I puke on myself or someone spills beer all over me, you don't care.
I freaked out inside of the Forever 21 in Vegas. My wife and I were out down there, and we might have imbibed in some of the desert grass, and it's very, very stimulating inside that Forever 21, and I almost had a panic attack in there.
Really?
It's too damn much, man. It was too bright. The music was too loud.
Are you serious?
Yes. I did not have a good time, man.
panic
It was
attack
bad.
That
in
is
the Forever
insanity.
21.
I had to bail out of there. Dude, I was bad.
I will say, my buddy Bernie, right, he had a kid when we were like 18.
Yeah.
So I remember one year, we're at the mall. It's around Christmas. The complete opposite of your story. Every store is just, I feel like we're drenched in sweat. And then we went into the Baby Gap. And the lady's like, you two supposed to be in here? And Bernie's like, yeah, like I already have like a 2-year-old. And I swear to God, she couldn't have been nicer. It's like they started cranking the AC before I know it. Like we spent like $300 in there.
Oh.
But just, I was like, the Baby Gap, they know how to suck you in.
A new report says that the U.S. travel system is not equipped to handle the upcoming slate of sports, such as the FIFA World Cup, the Olympics, and even our own 250th birthday.
What do you mean it's not equipped?
It just says it's just not ready for it.
The travel industry itself.
The U.S. travel,
Right.
like so
not
our
enough
public
hotels,
our public transit system, our trains,
Like some
our
of the, I don't know
planes.
if the final of the World Cup, but one of the major matches is going to be at Jerry World. There's no trains.
Right.
You
It's
know what I mean?
all driving.
It's not close to Dallas. It's in North Texas.
And if you can Uber there, but trying to get an Uber from there, where are you going to tell them to pick you up?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
Correct.
when you look at Jerry World, like you said, it is not close to anything. It's just in the middle of a massive parking lot, which is next to a bunch of nothing.
And
look, the three of us, right? When we went to Germany, the first day we took an Uber out to the place, which we could have done. But on game day, it was pretty easy to get on the train system and end up at the stadium.
That's the thing, right? The train dropped you off, a couple blocks away, maybe?
Yeah.
Same thing you said in London with, we went to, was it Wembley?
Yeah,
But it's
when I went to
Wembley
Wembley.
Station. I mean, when you get out, dude, it's right there.
Right, that's what I'm saying about, like, how would we know the Arsenal stop? And the guy's like, it's called Arsenal, mate.
And that's the good thing about Seattle, because we're getting a couple of the games, or at least one, right?
Yeah.
But
I think
take
we
the
have
light
3.
rail there, etc. But we also have transportation here.
Right.
And you could stay downtown and walk there, worst case scenario.
And I mean, Seattle still needs to really get more trains, though.
We do, but at least we have one.
And I think that's kind of their point, is that we've got a whole bunch of different cultures that are used to taking public transit. It is not as taboo as it is here, or stigmatized as it is here. And they have a lot more of it and a lot more frequent pickup of
Absolutely.
it. Whereas out here, like, we got a transit system. I think New York does a really great job. San Francisco does a great job. But who else?
Yeah, no one.
Well,
Chicago.
A lot of the major cities do have good transit. Like Seattle, I mean, no offense, they're doing better with the light rail, but the transit system here sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
But a lot of it because we have so much water.
yeah. Well, also,
It
people
really-
just voted it down for years.
Yeah.
You know, whereas like DC, you have the metro. I mean, New York City, there's that train system so good. You can take the subway, get on trains, and end up down at the Jersey Shore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you look at like Texas or some of those places, like there's not a great train system.
No. The next generation appears to be ushering in a new standard of grammar, doing away with capital letters.
Oh, good.
Yeah. That's just...
That's just lazy.
And it's kind of what my generation complained about when it came to the older generation, you know, our parents texting, is that it was a lot more robotic. You know, the ominous 3 dots that were at the end of every sentence,
Right.
like, are you mad at me sort of a situation. And what they were talking about is that when you use the proper grammar as far as in text, whereas you're capitalizing the proper letters and whatnot,
Sure.
they said it is very corporatized speech in text, as it were. So it kind of gave that air of... like you're trying to be serious, or you're trying to be aggressive with it. Like, all right, let's get serious now. Here's what we're saying.
To me, it just means you're literate.
Right. That's just.
I mean,
that's how
that's
they're
all.
taking it, man.
What about when you capitalize a whole word so people get the emphasis of it?
Well, I mean, you're clearly making a statement there. you know?
That right needs to be taken away, because there's also some people that just they glue on that capital. We've had a couple people that text our station like that. That
and
didn't
everything. They're not
capitalized.
yelling.
I
but
guess
everything
I
is.
just do it sometimes, right? Like if something, you know, I'd text Mike like I would be over, but
Right.
and I would capitalize but, so
Right.
you know I'm annoyed.
Right. I get you're putting the emphasis on there.
But my cat's puking
Damn right.
again.
Right.
Not even on a cat.
Yeah.
But safe to say that, you know, capitalized letters makes that younger generation cringe. In fact, there's a lot of different things, a lot of different words, phrases, and grammar that makes us all cringe, and that got me thinking.
The Men's Room Top 10. The Men's Room Top 10.
The top 10 words that apparently make you lightweights go, ew. I have one for you. One of the most feared words in any language. Just the mere mention of this word has $signs appearing before your stressed out eyes. You feel your wallet being pried open and watching all those Grants and Benjamins fly out. Marriage.
Damn.
I don't think a lot of people have grants in their wallet.
Yeah.
The
old
$50
50?
bill, yeah, it just doesn't show up much. Maybe in Vegas.
$10
that's about
bill,
it.
that's kind of not showing up either.
It's like 20s, 1s, and 5s.
Pretty much what it is. That 20 feels good when it's in there. So these are 10 words that make us cringe. Bottom of the list, they went with the word crevice.
Yeah, there's something about it. Maybe it's just the way you said it.
18% of people don't like the word crevice.
The stuff gets stuck in a crevice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a crevice.
Pretty
Nice
much.
crevice.
Like, I do feel like it can be used colorfully in that kind of just nasty tone.
If I use the word crevice, I'm talking about something
Got to
else.
spend a little time in there in the back crevice.
I'll be back. Empty out the crevice.
Get that crevice in the back.
Call me the crevice man.
That's your nickname. The human crevice.
25% of people didn't like this one. It's a smooth, oily substance used for medicinal purposes.
Ointment.
Ointment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ointment.
I don't like the sound of that word. I
I mean,
don't know why.
ointments are good, they help, but I'm with you. I just think about strawberry ointment and slapping it on my thighs.
Strawberry ointment.
I don't know. Like, you remember, like, when I went to high school, all the sports stuff was this brand called Kramer,
Okay.
right? It was like in a yellow container, and if you got chub rub, you had to go before every 2 a day and get a big stick full of strawberry ointment and rub it on your thighs so you could practice.
All right. Good work. It's cure-all. Yeah.
Sounds so bad. Seriously, this is every morning. Oh, hey, Wendy, can I get some strawberry ointment and a banana before practice?
And a banana.
26% of people didn't like this one. A verb that refers to a fluid changing to a solid or semi-solid state, usually blood. Coagulate.
Yeah, nothing good coagulates, right? Like butter's awesome. Melted butter on something, but the time it coagulates.
Yeah.
Like that
And that's-
grease. Yeah.
Right, what else is it that oh, you're right, the grease.
The
'Cause
grease
that-
in your pan.
Yeah. Just makes that nasty gel.
It's going right in your stomach, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't think about
But
it.
your stomach's warm.
You also hate when, you make like a cheese dip or something like that, and then it all coagulates.
Yeah,
at
it gets
the
a little
top.
weird
You get
thing
that
there.
skin at the top. That used to be almost a pastime for me when I was in school, because, you get the pretzel with the cheese.
Yeah.
And then my friends would get it. They would pay for their lunch. They'd come all the way out to the table that we all hung out at, and then they would just grab it with their fingers in the middle and just peel off that top layer. Yeah. That's
Do you
how
ever
know
leave like
it's
a
good
little
cheese.
bowl of ranch out overnight?
No.
That'll
little
get like a
ranch
little
scab.
hard. Yeah, that'll get like a little. It is a scab.
It is basically, man.
Yeah, because if once you like peel it off, it's like, oh, there's regular ranch under there.
Words that'll make you cringe. 28% of people. A body-related word that basically it's a hole on your body, also known as an orifice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make me cringe.
You sound like a woman from Long Island talking about the show with Steve Carell. Have you watched The Orifice? It's just The Office, please.
I feel like there is one particular point of entry when you're talking about an orifice. Or exit, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Right. It just kind of goes to that
It's
one.
like the word sphincter, right?
Yeah.
There's like 20 of them in your body.
Right.
Because it's just anything that like opens and closes. But if you say sphincter, everyone's talking about your butt.
Right. What's the technical definition of a sphincter? Just something with like a fleshy...
I think it's something that's fleshy, but it can open and shut. So I want to say there's
Right.
like a sphincter in your throat.
Right.
Essentially, right, so you don't drop water into your lungs and stuff like
Right.
that. But that's not the sphincter that anyone is ever talking
No,
about.
there's only one.
There is only one.
The one that you can count the wrinkles on.
Everything else is a sphincter junior. You think it has your age on there? You like the
It's
rings on the
got
tree?
to, man. It's got to.
Let me look at your... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
29% of people don't like this. Chunk.
Chunk?
Honestly, chunk could go either way. Now, if you're talking,
Talk about blowing chunks.
blowing chunks, chunks of food, whatever.
Well, chunks of chocolate in your ice cream. So
Okay, then it's fine.
Right, that's where I go. You know what?
Chocolate chunk cookie.
Damn it, Ted. No, we don't have that in this house.
Boom. Yeah, I mean, if you're drinking something that shouldn't have a chunk in it,
Yeah.
or even like I don't know.
That's why they call it pulp.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's just orange chunks that are sitting. But if they said,
Orange chunks.
now with more chunks, you just wouldn't buy the orange juice.
Because orange chunks sounds like somebody chopped up a bunch of oranges into chunks.
Right. Orange pulp.
You want some chunks of orange?
31 people didn't like this one. It's an ingredient in bread. It can also get infected.
Yeast.
Yeah.
Yeasty.
Yummy yeast.
Yeasty.
Yeah, that's my band, the Yeasty Boys.
33% of us didn't like this one, and honestly, it only refers to one particular part, but the word flaccid.
Yeah. Like flaccid means flaccid, but again, they're talking about your penis.
There's one thing that is flaccid.
When else do you use flaccid?
Right. Like a
look,
noodle?
I guess you're right. It's a flaccid
You're
noodle
trying
now.
to shoot pull with a rope.
Yeah. Flaccid's not happy if you're on the receiving end or you're the one with the stick
Right.
or the noodle.
There's a tie. 35% of people defecate
All right.
and panties. I agree with that one.
Panties.
The
Oh
word
my God,
panties did not make me feel
We
good.
used to work with a girl, man, and she, lady, and that was her word.
No.
Yeah,
panties, yeah.
Yeah, panties got her in a wad.
Well, that one I'll let go, but like I know some people that just use panties to reference any women's underwear.
Right.
And I'm
any
with-
of them on all of them.
Right. And it just I'm with you. I don't know why. It disgusts me.
I think
Right.
it only applies to me granny panties.
Oh, see,
Okay.
Right,
That
'cause
one's
it's
not bad.
already unsexy, right?
Right.
And it's just kind of understood.
I found it more when I was trying to shop for my girls' underwear when they were younger. They were labeled panties, and I was just like, ugh.
All right, that's what I'm
Exactly.
talking about.
Right,
Bernie
same
had a
thing.
daughter. We were 18. He was like, I gotta go get her panties. I'm like, stop.
Don't.
saying that, but that's what they're called.
Panties is a 21 and up word, man.
Yeah, I
Even
want to
then,
strip.
say underwear.
Yeah, kids' underwear.
Do you have children's panties?
Girls'
That
underwear.
Sounds terrible.
I don't say panties.
So why are panties for guys?
You can wear panties if you want, Miles.
Well, what I'm saying is
We know
like,
a boxer that does.
like the like the jockey style.
Right.
Why aren't
Yeah.
those called panties?
Panties.
Man panties.
What-
Man.
Because no one would
The
buy
men's room introduces the men's room man panties.
Trust me.
Oh, God, that would suck.
Don't let her have all the fun this year.
You're going to love them.
He's got a little devil's tail on the
Man
back.
panties.
Wait till you get those panties off when you get home.
And you need some guy that
man
talks like
panties.
this.
You know, you're right. We call them jockey style or
Jockey style.
or what do you call the swimsuit?
Briefs?
Right,
Or a Speedo?
a speedo. But you're right. I would never be like, oh, sweet man pants.
You know what? I want to go into Nordstrom now and be like, where's your man panty section?
Man panties, man.
Look at the Tracy Morgan voice.
Couple of them.
I'm looking for man panties.
I wear man panties.
They're punching in the back.
4 cheese lasagna.
Couple honorable mentions before we get to number one. 43% of people said secrete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
45% of people said squelch.
What the hell's a squelch?
It's a sound that your radio can make, right?
Squelch.
A squelch.
You mean the sound?
Yeah, isn't that what I said?
I thought squelch was like you. If you're preventing a problem from getting bigger or something.
Oh,
Maybe. I might be thinking the wrong word, but like.
quash.
Squash, quash.
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 How about the word quat?
How many times can we...
Not even a word, but it sounds awful, doesn't
Quat.
it? Call someone a seclicious quat. Neither of those are real words, but they're going to get angry anyway. You seclicious quat.
That's my
What the
aunt.
hell did you call me?
Tune in for Ted versus the FCC tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 on the men's room. Then 51% of people at number two, moist.
Of course.
But then what's at number one? The number one word that makes us all cringe because it's an astounding 55% of people really were waiting for that drum roll, but it's okay. It doesn't have to show up, Steve.
Mold?
It's a famous soda. I loved this.
Squirt.
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 Yeah.
Oh, I had a moist squirt on my crevice.
I love an ice cold squirt.
I'm gonna start saying I'll go to the bathroom. I'm gonna drop my man panties and squirt up my crevice.
I like a warm squirt.
Grab me an ice cold squirt.
Hotter the better.
Squirt on ice. Summertime beverage.
Can I get a lukewarm squirt?
I drink squirt.
Room temperature squirt.
That's the most popular drink in Jamaica.
Squirt?
Oh, yeah.
Squirt some chunks out of my crevice.
Squirt has real fruit in it in Jamaica. Yeah, you go to a place in Jamaica, like, just give me a squirt and a soda.
A woman in New Jersey is in a fight with her HOA as they're trying to make her get rid of her emotional support animals, Miles.
What are those animals?
Tell you all about it at 5:50.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, we made it to drinking time.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Steve at Thrill Hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today's shot is brought to you by our friends at Black Raven Brewing, the proud brewers of Men's Room IPA and the Men's Room 20th Anniversary Lager. And today we toast 38-year-old Christina Murray of somewhere in Georgia. Christina, she used a donor to get pregnant back in 2023. She selected a donor with, quote, dirty blonde hair and blue eyes. Anyway, December of that year, she gave birth to a healthy baby boy, but now she's suing the fertility clinic because she's pretty sure they gave her the wrong embryo. And she bases this on the fact that she is white and her baby is black.
Oh! Whoops!
So they did a DNA test and they're like, hey, you're right. She's like, oh, I know I'm right.
Why are you mad?
But the thing is, because they implanted the embryo, and this is what's weird, so the kid doesn't have any of her DNA.
None.
The kid's black, which she was like, hey, but she still took the kid home,
breastfed him for like 5 months until
the other family
came and got the kid.
And she's like, look, man, I didn't expect you to have a black kid, but I gave birth to him and breastfed and all that. And like, so she misses her. It's a weird thing, man.
Can you imagine sitting in a bar and this woman goes, you know, I actually gave birth to a black child once.
You'd be like,
what?
Come on.
Have another white wine there.
Yeah.
Sherry.
I mean, I dabbled in college, but
yeah, like, damn. So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy!
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies.
Down the hola bichola. It's going to get tested online now for Profile This, 206-803-ROCK. Profile This is next.
The men's room presents Profile This.
And Steve Thrill Hill can please tell everyone how Profile This is played.
I sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story, something that happened right here on planet Earth. Earth, 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 Earth. Arf! And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes a story a story. Hello, Mark. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. All right, Mark, you understand how this here game is played?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. You have your choice today. One of 3 stories. We have interior decorating, where you guess the foreign object that ended up on the inside of someone. We have Animalize This, where you guess the animal responsible for causing the problem. And finally today, License to Spill, where you guess the substance that made the mess.
Yeah, let's go with those interior decorators. That's always fun.
All right. Doctors performed an x-ray on a man who complained of severe stomachache, and they discovered something lodged in his rectum. Now, over the years, extraction of objects from bodily orifices has become increasingly common among doctors worldwide. Nonetheless, the tales of foreign object removal still come as a bit of a surprise or a shock. So a man in India recently made headlines for the same reason after the doctors removed an object from his rectum. According to the Times of India, the 60-year-old farmer, he came to the doctors with a complaint about a severe stomachache. So they performed an x-ray which revealed the presence of an object in the man's rectum. It is, however, unclear how it ended up in his rectum. Also, the man didn't provide any clarification, which is to tell that he put it there. Now, the man was immediately admitted to the hospital, and doctors were able to remove the object after 2 hours of what they call complex surgery. Following the procedure, doctors declared that the man was out of danger and recovering. Good for him. The question is, what did he put up his backside? Was it a bottle? Was it a banana? Was it a gourd, or was it a condom full of marbles? So a bottle, banana, gourd, or a condom full of marbles?
Tell me, gourd. What's your thought process on gourd?
Gourds are like pumpkin, squash, a gourd.
Mm-hmm. Basically what you see at any pumpkin farm. You know,
like
like
zucchini or something.
women buy them and put them on the kitchen table.
Yep.
Mike, you seem intelligent on this, man. I'm thinking I like the sack of marbles because it's funny, but what do you think?
Honestly, I'm feeling gourd. I don't know why. I'm feeling gourd.
Well, he's a
Gourd.
farmer.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, Mark, because of what Mike said, I'm going gourd.
Does India, are they known for gourd or
Huge gourd population.
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Black pudding. I believe in you, Black pudding.
So which one are you going with, Mark?
I'm going to stick with my sack of marbles.
Sack of marbles. Okay, Ted?
Bottle.
Bottle. Okay. What did they find in this guy's backside? A bottle, a banana, a gourd, or a condom full of marbles? We'll find out next.
That was a tease.
You are listening to The Men's Room.
99.9 KISW. The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill.
Interior decorating is a category on Profile. This doctor has discovered something stuck in a patient's rectum over in India. He didn't exactly explain how it got there.
So we know how it got there.
He was successfully removed. Question is, was it a bottle, a banana, a gourd, or a condom full of marbles?
And that is the very question we posed to you, Mark. You went with the condom full of marbles because it's funny. So thank you, because I thought it was funny when I thought of it, but it was not.
That was pretty damn funny.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'll do a condom full of marbles.
Full of marbles.
Well, the thing is, when you do some research on what people have placed inside of their derriere, marbles shows up a lot, believe it or not. Let's see here. The Ted Smith, you went with a bottle. It was not a bottle?
All right.
And then Mike Hawk, Miles Montgomery, both of you guys agreed on gourd.
Farmer gourd.
Here's the thing. Not just a gourd, it's called a bottle gourd. Because the gourd itself is kind of shaped like a bottle, and the one they removed from his backside was 16 inches long.
Damn.
Yeah, that is a lot of gourd.
So technically, bottle could have been correct.
Yeah, when you said bottle, I'm like, you're halfway home, but yeah, bottle gourd.
Now for all TV news all the time, it's time for TV Time with Ted.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, the Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
All right, your choices today, you got the Jimmy,
Fallon and Kittle,
Stephen Colbert, Tomlinson,
Taylor,
Seth Meyers. Ted Smith.
Is it Ted or is it late night?
It is right there. The title. These guys have challenged teams of writers help them come up with their monologues each and every night. It is up to you to determine, is this an actual late night joke and from whom, or could it be a The Ted Smith original?
Taco Bell has just announced they're offering wedding packages and includes a hot sauce bouquet. And whoever catches it is the next person to get diarrhea.
Seth.
Tomlinson.
Taco Bell has just unveiled that they now do wedding packages. Yeah. It includes a hot sauce bouquet, and whoever catches it is the next person to get diarrhea.
If I ever get married, we're going to serve smash burgers.
Nice.
And then smash. Kentucky Fried Chicken is moving its headquarters to Texas. The news is shocking to most of us as Kentucky is in the title. KFC also announced it will stop selling thigh, but the chicken breast will now be 10 times bigger.
Seth Meyers.
Ted Smith.
Smith.
Nice.
Good job, Ted. I know. We no longer fry it, we smoke them.
You're right.
A new study shows taking Ozempic may reduce cocaine cravings. Scientists are saying this could lead to a massive reduction of people at parties pitching you their screenplay.
Seth Meyers.
Yeah.
Thomason.
A new case study suggests that taking Ozempic may reduce cocaine cravings. Yeah. Scientists are saying this could mean a massive reduction in the number of people at parties pitching you their screenplay.
I prefer to get cornered by Coke Guy to listen how much of a bitch his ex was. An app called Protector has recently shot up the charts in the App Store. Their tagline is Uber with guns. So obviously, I downloaded it right away, thinking they rent out Transformers. Wrong. The Protector app lets you rent bodyguards. And my biggest issue is this is another situation where I'm not sure if I'm supposed to tip or not.
Kimmel.
Seth Meyers.
Thomason.
An app called Protector has recently shot up the charts in the App Store. Their tagline is Uber with guns. So obviously I downloaded it right away thinking that they rent out Transformers. Wrong. The Protector app lets you rent bodyguards. And my biggest issue with this is just another situation where I don't know if I should tip or not.
I've been thinking about this all day. I want to rent bodyguards and just show up somewhere.
So everyone thinks you're important?
Yes. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, what other reason?
I don't know. Yeah. Hop out. Like, imagine me just walking around a bar and there's just a big dude behind me that's armed. He doesn't say anything. You're like, eventually people are like, who the hell?
What if you walked into your bank and just like deposited a $20 check?
$20 check, but you have a bodyguard.
Yeah. They just be like, who is this guy?
I don't know, but he's got $20.
Can you exchange this 20 for a roll of quarters? Actually, I did that once in Vegas. I won $42 on something, right? And you get that little ticket printout. So I roll up to the window where the guy is, and is like, okay, let me see your ticket. I say, hey, man, this is a lot of money. So before he even looks at the ticket, he like snaps his fingers, and these two big-ass dudes come out of the back. I hand it to him. He looks down. It's $42. Basically snaps his fingers again, and they go in the back. He never said anything to me. He just looked down at the ticket. Like,
when I was in Vegas this summer, I won like $44 on bubble craps.
Okay.
'Cause I'm an old man. And same thing, when I was leaving, I was like, let me cash this in. And I'm like, it's not much. And the guy goes, hey, man, it's Vegas. He goes, is this all you bet? I go, yeah. And he goes, you're ahead. Count it.
Not wrong.
So Ranker.com put out a list of the worst movies that made at least $1 billion.
Jesus. I'd throw Avatar in there. That's just my personal. I just thought the movie was bad. I get that the special effects were outstanding.
Avatar's not in there. A couple of these are movies that were successful. Then they made live action versions.
Okay.
And then also a couple of these I think you guys should know because you're kind of sport or Star Wars nerds.
All right.
So number 15 on the list, they said The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey.
Okay. That's fair, because it was part of a much bigger franchise, but it was probably the worst movie in that franchise.
The Hobbit, maybe the worst book out of that genre. As far as like The Lord of the Rings.
Right.
Things. Like The Hobbit was it was okay, but it wasn't as good as the other stuff.
Yeah, and we all read it in like, what, 5th or 6th grade?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
I just like, okay, I was excited to read it. I'm like, this is kind of boring.
I still think it's a weird book. I wish I was, I just don't see how you give a book with the term Bilbo in it And
I
think
know.
12 and 11-year-olds aren't going to laugh. It rhymes with dildo.
Of course they're going to giggle.
Giggle at it now. Next on the list, these are the worst movies that made $1 billion. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
I saw probably half of the first one. For me personally, I just thought it was a lousy, stupid movie, so I never saw any of the rest of them.
I mean, that's when Davy Jones showed up, and that was honestly a cool take on him. So I enjoyed it. But I was also younger.
Some channels just running those movies nonstop.
Yeah.
All right, Star Wars guys. Which Star Wars show up at number 13?
Phantom Menace.
Correct, Mike.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yep. Next on the list, you have Pirates of the Caribbean again. Stranger Tides.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if they suck. There's two right there that have made over $1 billion.
Yeah, and that's why they kept making them. Like,
Yeah.
we know they're not good,
Okay.
but you keep showing up.
They got the Disney money behind them to be able to make
That
them,
helps.
and they just kept cranking them out. And honestly, after the second, maybe the third one, they just dropped off for me.
I think sometimes, too, some of these movies make so much money because of nostalgia. Because next on the list, Super Mario Brothers movie.
Right. There's no chance anyone thought that was actually going to be good.
What, the animated one that just came out?
It just says the Super Mario Brothers movie. And then Minions at number 10, which is...
I didn't see that one.
Despicable Me 3, number 9.
Was that the most recent one? Or
There's a fourth.
Despicable Me
I've
3
seen
was
them
the
all.
one where he met his brother.
Yeah, it's not a great movie out of the Despicable Me franchise. But again, all you have to do is say Despicable Me. And like everyone in my family is like, all right, we'll go see
Well,
it.
and they're kids' movies, right?
Yeah.
So, like, and again, like, I've seen some of the Despicables and Minions. Like, I find it funny. But, like, for kids, like, they'll go to the movie 5 times and watch the same damn movie.
Absolutely.
Like we did.
Yeah.
Especially when you establish that kind of a franchise.
Yeah.
I think I went to a movie. It might have been Indiana Jones like 4 times.
Mhm.
Nice.
With different groups of friends. Like, we got to
You
go
haven't seen
watch
it yet? Yeah.
Dude, I can remember the movie I saw the most in theaters was Something About Mary. Like, Bernie had seen it. He called me he goes, Teddy, we got to go see it. We went the next day and watched it. I think it was like 2 days later. We dragged another friend. Like,
right.
It's funny now. That movie still holds up. It's still pretty funny. But I mean, that movie was unreal. Let's see. These are movies that are worst movies that made $1 billion. Alice in Wonderland. Then it's a lot of the same stuff. Transformers, Dark of the Moon, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, Transformers, Age of Extinction.
So they're playing on the ones that it's basically people that enjoyed the first of those movies that were just hoping to strike gold again. Because Jurassic World did really great. Like everybody said, here we're back. It paid so much homage to the first one. Fallen Kingdom was like, what is this pile of garbage?
Yeah, and like, look, you see it in sports too, right? Like, probably one of the worst games all year was the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
but it's going to be the most viewed. It's at the end of the season. You want to keep watching it,
right?
Let's see, live action Aladdin.
Yeah,
People didn't like that one. Jurassic World, Domino,
Dominion.
Oh,
Domino.
I was like, what the hell?
They're playing what?
The dinosaurs playing dominoes.
The live action Aladdin, that was one where Will Smith played the genie.
Oh God, yeah.
And I'm sorry, that was just a bad idea top to bottom because that was Robin Williams' character top to bottom. They let him have free reign on that thing. They gave him maybe a rubric of a script, but I believe there was like 3 hours of material of him just riffing.
I mean, that's what he was known for.
Right.
All right, number 2 on the list of bad movies that made $1 billion. Star Wars people again.
We got Phantom Menace.
Are you going to go with number 9 or let's see,
Rise of Skywalker?
7.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker.
Okay. Yep.
And then number 1 on the list, again, I think it made so much money because people like the original, but the live-action remake of The Lion King.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and again, but it's a failsafe. I guarantee you Disney was like, oh, it's a crappy movie, but we're going to make an ton of money.
We brought back James Earl Jones to play Mufasa in this movie that made $1 gajillion back in the 90s.
Still making money.
Right. It was so successful that we made it into a Broadway musical because the music was great, the premise was awesome, and then, okay, let's just crap out a live-action movie because we're out of ideas.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what we're stuck in right now.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's why sometimes in the comedy world, there's so many newer comedians and stuff because people are like, all right, what's next? And there's still massive comedians that tour and everything. But when it comes to like movie, TV, or whatever, it just seems like we're stuck in this rut of just rehashing the same thing. Like, well, it works. Let's just keep doing this. It's like, okay, but you're never going to find the next really good idea because we just keep rehashing the same stupid stuff.
And I understand why. They spend so much money to make these movies. Making a movie that is visually appealing to an audience is not a cheap thing. So if you can have a live-action Lion King, that just turns into a printing machine for money.
Sure.
I
just
guess
think
it's crap, but
there
who
should
cares?
be a general rule. Like, look, if the movie was successful the first time around, don't remake it. Remake a movie that tanked.
And I agree with that. That's what. Look at Dune.
Hey, let's try to do this again and see if we can get it right. Dune knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone's going to remake the current Dune.
Or I think you got to have enough separation. You know what I mean?
Right. So like King Kong, right? Came out in 1933 or 39. The next time it came out, it was 76. Next time it came out, early 2000 or 95 or something, the Peter Jackson one. And
Same story over and over again.
Over and over.
But the
Doesn't change.
special effects gets a little bit better. Here's an example of them doing it wrong, in my opinion. We saw them both at the Super Bowl. Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon are both getting live-action adaptations within the next year, maybe 2 years. Those movies are not old at all. They haven't had any time on the shelf, and they're beloved movies.
And it doesn't make sense to do it because the only people it's going to appeal to are kids. But the truth is, if they don't know it, and you know this, like, if they want to see Lilo instead, you just bring it up on the TV, and they'll still like it.
Right.
It's one of those things. Like, the kids are going to like the original Lilo and Stitch. Don't go to this live action one, man.
Exactly.
Right. Sometimes you kind of rebrand stuff. It's like G.I. Joe, right? Like after the Vietnam War, obviously there was a lot of anti-war protests and everything. So at that point, they were like, all right, G.I. Joe's just going to have a random enemy. Cobra,
right.
Right. Then the figures got smaller, this and that. And like I said, like you could do a bunch with them. So I get that kind of stuff.
Sure.
I
mean, toys I understand. Toys I absolutely get. Like, look, man, toys are toys. It doesn't matter. And kids now, they don't want your toys that you had 35 years ago. So I understand. But like the movies, like you can show them the original. It's just fine. They will still like it. That's why the movies appeal to kids in the first place. They are built for children. Doesn't matter the generation so much.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes, too, you got to wonder, like, I do it all the time with, a restaurant or a bar closes, and I go, oh, man, that's a shame. I like that place. And then it's like, well, I've only been there once in 2 years.
Right.
So
Exactly.
Like, I can't, sometimes with, I think we saw it with the McRib, right? Remember, they were like, we're going to release it all the time nationwide. And everybody started eating them again, and we're like, ugh. I don't know that I really like this, or I like the idea of it more.
I will say, on your restaurant analogy, one place that did close down that I did frequent, frickin' Bill's, man.
I know.
That one killed. I mean, like, look, we went there a lot. So when it closed, that was gut-wrenching.
Well, some of the stuff that closed during the pandemic is not as much as...
Sure.
Yeah.
Understood that.
I do miss Bill's.
All right,
R.I.P. All right, what are you going to do tonight? I mean, look, to me, there's only one thing you need to do. USA, Canada, currently on. Couple just started, so you got plenty of time to get home, watch the second and third period. 4 nations. First time they played best on best in years. First time we played Canada in 9 years. So come on, boys. Let's go USA.
Thank you, Tim. We appreciate it. You're listening to The Men's Room.
The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill. Now, let's see what's happening in the real world.
All right, here we go. Grocery store employee threatens to shoot customers because they always do things wrong. Meanwhile, the Denver Zoo announces the birth of a wallaby that likes a good country and western song. Jersey HOA tells a woman that her emotional support chickens have to go. County prosecutor gets his DUI dropped when he refuses to blow. And a man comes home to find a bear hanging out at his swimming pool. It is time for your headlines.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. Here's my cop.
All right, our top story, we're going to South Jersey, where a woman is in a fight with her HOA. Homeowners associations have long been a polarizing topic, as they can be an overall good with maintaining a standard of excellence in the neighborhood, but can also be adversarial with arguable overreach, which is where we find ourselves today. A local woman has been in a fight for some time after she claims that she got permission from a board member to have a few emotional support animals on her property, with permission from immediate neighbors, which she got without issue. But now she's received notes from the HOA that she actually was not allowed to have these animals and was ordered by a judge to remove the 5 emotional support chickens that she has in her backyard, as well as the coop that she keeps them all in. She's since lawyered up and pleaded her case, informing him that she's actually seen a mental improvement since obtaining the animals.
That's a weird situation, Ben.
It is, and if she did get permission from this board member, one, if you get permission from somebody on the board for anything, you keep that email.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do not let that go. Right. And I'm hoping that they did as well. Like, no. Joe said that I could do this. So
emotional support chickens.
Right. And
I just wonder, different animals, right, for different, but like,
sure,
what is the support you need that chickens provide better than, say, a dog or someone who has
Right.
like emotional support? Turkey,
specifically emotional support. Like, I understand they're giving you something to kind of focus on, a project that you can maintain and make sure that they stay alive and they're happy and they're healthy and all that fun stuff. Emotional support is where I get a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
But you know what? Whatever floats the boat, I guess. In other news,
it's tough. I still blame all the people that just did it to take their dogs on flights.
Oh, of course.
Like, I get it. You found a loophole, but like you kind of ruin it for people that have some real mental issues.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct. And need these animals.
Correct. In other news, the world is healing and it's inconveniencing a homeowner in California. In the midst of the recent fires, a man had to evacuate his home to wait out the blaze, but it appears someone beat him back to his property. He arrived home to find that a bear had taken shelter under his home from the fire, having made itself a nice little den, and was actually spending the days following the fire lounging out by the man's backyard pool.
What would you do?
Damn right. The man tells the media that there's no real way to kick the bear out, as it's made quite a home for himself. He's like, that's its home right now. Like,
right.
He's not going anywhere. But says that all the moving around is knocking out fuses to his house, and he's now in a spot to where the animal needs to be humanely removed, though he's not confident that his new friend Yogi wouldn't just wander his way back. Which is not a bad thought. Like, yeah, we can get this bear out of there. Bears have a great sense of smell, and they kind of like to go back to what they consider to be home.
Well, didn't you say, Miles, that there was a guy, they found that big-ass bear under his home?
Yep. They could not tranquilize it because it was so big they could not pull it out of that hole.
Oh, God.
So they basically had to trap it outside. Then they moved it.
Right.
They're
And then it came
suspecting
back.
this is the same bear that came back.
Right.
To a different house in the same area.
Exactly. Right. That was the one that had...
Because it makes sense. They dropped the bear off like 300 miles away, right?
Right.
So in that time, it's been about 3 or 4 weeks.
Just waddled its
Now
way
things are,
on
I'm
back.
going back home.
I know we're home.
Yeah, hell with Weed County. This place sucks.
To Northern Virginia, where they know how to get out of DUI charges. A man was stopped during an impaired driving enforcement grant detail and was determined to be impaired and was arrested on DUI charges, as well as refusing to provide a test of his blood alcohol level. Fast forward to his court date, where the judge has now dismissed the charges altogether, saying that they found no evidence to support this traffic stop. It should also be noted that the local police chief was also quoted as saying that since the time of the arrest, they discovered that he, quote, is a deputy Commonwealth attorney for the county.
Oh, what does one know?
Which I'm sure has nothing to do with the charges being dropped there. No. So, yeah.
Good for him.
Hey, way to set the precedent.
Absolutely. Everyone in Northern Virginia would just be like, nope, not blowing.
Yep.
Right.
It worked for him. What's the difference?
He knows something.
Right.
He does. And as long as I can say no, then they just point at him.
Yeah.
Why was this one good? Please tell me. Please let me know. Criminy. But just in case those stories have the bad taste in your mouth,
Thankfully, there's good news.
we go to Denver, where the zoo has a new inhabitant. They're happy to announce a couple animals got a little cozy in their enclosure and have given birth to a little Joey. Old Adelaide and Cricket, the zoo's redneck wallabies.
Get her done. Came out with a Pabst Blue Ribbon in one hand and a pack of beef jerky in the other.
Rednecked, Miles.
Redneck wallaby.
Rednecked.
Oh, rednecked.
Not a redneck wallaby.
I thought you said a redneck wallaby. I'm here with Miles. Hey, I'm native to Australia. You know that, man?
You're gonna eat the rest of that Denny Moore beef stew.
Good day, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on them people.
I got a bloomin' onion in the pot. Pour some sausage gravy right there on top of it.
Where's my
Country
missus?
music nowadays is crap.
Florida, Georgia line my ass.
BS.
Rednecked. Yeah, I did.
Rednecked.
What the hell's a redneck wallaby?
That's not a pouch. This is a pouch.
Oh, it's a wallaby that lives outside the city.
I'm a beach nut.
Just chugging cans of Foster's with shrimp on the barbie.
Don't smash the can on my head.
You want to fight?
That's a knife.
What a fight.
Got an outdoor pool in my pickup truck, man. I'm a redneck wallaby. He's hopping around. I drive a tractor. You know what I'm saying? John Deere, you sons of bitches. The redneck wallaby.
They believe to have birthed their new offspring a few months ago, and they've seen
I don't like albinos, you know.
They've seen him poking his head out of Mama's pouch recently to see the new world around him.
Hey, where we at, woman?
Hey, who that over there? He ugly. Zoo officials quickly moved in to check on Mama and Joey just to make sure everything's all right. They are both doing great. They were doing fine.
Got my caterpillar hat on.
Got a can of Copenhagen.
He poked his head out of the pouch.
I just need a dip.
He's already got a big chaw.
Mama get mad when I spit in her pouch.
Oh.
I don't even take it out to eat.
Oh my God. Men's Room Sports are brought to you by the fine folks at Sports on What. NBA basketball is back in action. You've got more college hoops on tonight, and the Four Nations Championship featuring the Canadian team and your USA in Boston is currently underway. Download the Sports on What app. It'll tell you where all those sports are on and at what time. As far as your weather, overcast skies and a low of 41 are what we can expect tonight. Be prepared for some light rain and a high of 51 tomorrow. That is it for headlines. With that, go USA. Mike Hawkins out.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time for the return of Ted versus the FCC. A Bad Choice Friday as well. Lovely Jolene is coming up next.
Yes, indeed. It is all true. But in the meantime, well, we be all about this bitch. So until next time, please do what you do best. And for Aletha's sake, stay beautiful.
The Men's Room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network. Oh, man! A Double Flush production.